All right, adventurers, welcome, welcome. How are you? And thank you for being here for a special night of our Slant Alpha Adventures. It's a Slant Whiskey Adventure tonight. And in fact, it is a shared whiskey adventure tonight. We are flying along in shared cockpit mode with our friend MelvinLeroy, who we will be connecting up with his stream here in just a moment. He is also going to be live over there at twitch.tv/MelvinLeroy, so if you'd like to see this from the vantage point of the first officer / flight engineer, that will be him. You can check his stream out over at twitch.tv/MelvinLeroy. I'll be flying captain seat tonight. We're going to switch roles from the last time that we did this, where I did seats 2 and 3, and he did the left seat up front as well. So that was a lot of fun, and I think we're going to go ahead and connect up and kind of, well, I'll tell you, it'll take a minute to tell you, we're in the VATSIM Denver-Seattle Crossfire event. So we're going to be going from Denver to Seattle tonight. And I think it's going to go ahead and be time to connect up with Mr. MelvinLeroy and start the shared adventure. Just bear with me now. I got to remember how to do this. Okay, I think we're...
Sync things up. There's our pilot.
I made it back into the cockpit. All right. And it's a very busy airport around here. Lots of background noise. All kinds of stuff going on here.
Holy moly! Did you see the lineup there for runway 25?
I have not, but I'm sure it's pretty impressive.
I think we're 20 deep from what I.
Oh, nice. All right,
yeah,
well,
yeah.
I guess it's time to start firing stuff up then.
Absolutely.
All right. Quick thing I need to do here with my stream. Well, we can start. All right. Hear that APU going?
Yeah, we're going to get it rolling here, Cap.
All right. Did we get an altimeter setting?
We do have one. I've got 3021.
All right. Field elevation 5434 confirmed.
I'm having some issues closing the APU generator switch here, Cap.
All right, hang on.
Want to peek back there and see if you have the ability to do that? Because I do not seem to have it.
It looks like it's closed. It looks like it's good.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, on my screen the orange light's off, and I got power to the instruments.
Okay, I'm going to switch over then, and we'll get her going.
Yeah. 30. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay, this might be an issue. I do not have power. I don't have...
Huh. Well, let me see if I can. I can't tell if the APU is running. I just did it. Are you showing power now?
No, I'm not. Darn it.
Want to disconnect SmartCopilot and reconnect it, see if it helps?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Okay, we're back in.
And do you have power to the instruments?
I do not. I'm gonna.
Well, let's do this. Let's try. I'll connect to you as you can be the master, I'll be the slave, but I'll still be pilot flying.
Right.
See if that helps us.
Yeah, that's the one thing I guess we didn't try. Okay. I'm releasing controls to you.
Okay.
And we come back here. Close that. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to restart here. See what happens.
I can see that the APU is firing up.
Yeah, I see it rising too. So what happened the last time, it was a little bit strange. It got up to the top, and instead of kind of its normal, where the temp would come back down, it just dropped all the way down to like, 3, and the AC was clicking, and all right, there we go. I've got power now, sir.
Okay, yeah, we're good.
All right, awesome. Okay.
Not sure why it works in one direction and not the other, but hey.
I don't know.
All right. I had some V speeds, but now I've forgotten them.
Oh,
18 and 30, there we go. Okay, good.
Okay, do we need a weather brief, or do you have everything you need, Cap?
Should run down what you got.
All right, I've got information. Kilo, winds are calm, have 10 statute miles of viz. We got a few clouds at 12,3021, and we're looking for departure of runway 25 according to the PDC.
Okie doke.
$54.50 on the field elevation, pretty close there.
We got Rob Valk here renewing his subscription over here on my side. Thank you, Rob. Okay, we're going to which transition? Laramie. trim. One.
And I've got the nav radio set, but I am trying to remember. You want to set your own course setting? Is that right?
Yeah. What course? Hang on.
No problem. I'll just won't touch that.
Three.
And I couldn't remember if I needed to touch mine or if it affected yours.
I don't think it does. I think it's I think they're independent.
I'll set mine just as backup.
Yeah. So we're on that 334 outbound, right?
Hey, firm.
Okay. And then off of runway 25, we'll assume runway heading until we're told otherwise, which is 263. All right.
I'm getting close here, sir.
Okay. Let me get back to my flow list here. Okay. So I'm ready to review departure procedure when you are.
Okay, just 1 second here, and I'll be ready.
Facing, what are we facing? Kind of northish? No, we're facing south. Okay.
Yeah, facing
So if we're going to the west, that means nose to the right from where we are. So I'm just getting our pushback ready.
Raj, and then I'm ready for departure brief.
Oh, you're gonna have to do the pushback because you're now connected in.
Oh yeah, okay.
So yeah, master mode.
I'll get that going.
Okay. It's a shame because I have a new sound pack for a better pushback. I have.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of new sound packs. It's going to be interesting to see.
You'll have to share with me the link.
Yeah, shush. I'll do that. All right, I'm ready to go over that departure procedure whenever you're ready.
Yep, go ahead. I'll get the tug coming our way, and
Okay.
Go ahead.
So it looks like we are navigating outbound on the Denver VOR 117.9er, outbound on the 334 for 60 miles. So we'll be given, I'm sure, radar vectors to intercept that from wherever we end up off of 25. I've got it set to runway heading until we're issued something else. So that's what we'll plan for. At that point, Yami, 60 miles out. Then it looks like 305 inbound to Laramie VOR on 117.6. And then from Laramie, we're on to our en route.
I confirm.
Okay, good. What else? Let's see. Back to the flow list. I've got the initial altitude set 10,000. I've got my stuff set as far as the 334 outbound. So I think I'm ready for our next flow whenever you are.
Yep, down to pre-flight.
Okay. We got our pushback started, or on the way at least. I got the auto brake set. I'll give our announcement real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain on behalf of United Airlines. MelvinLeroy and myself would like to welcome you aboard Flight 241 with service to Seattle. We'll be pushing back here from the gate momentarily, expecting an on-time departure. Cruising altitude today will be 34,000 feet. Flight time once we're airborne, just about 2 hours, 17 minutes. So buckle in and relax. We'll be underway soon. Thanks for flying United Airlines. We're actually very early as far as our planned push time, but I think we can kind of go whenever.
Well, I think it's probably not a bad idea because we're going to have a little bit of a wait over
Yeah.
there at Q5. So
Yep.
We're connected and ready, Cap.
Okay. Yep. So go ahead and get it started.
Let me just double check and make sure. Yeah, we're ready for push. Release button break when ready.
All right. William, you got the tow connected, but we're not ready to move yet until we get our clearance to do that.
Oh, do we need to push clearance? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I didn't see the PD.
Yeah, we need to touch up that ramp frequency.
All right, I'll go over there and give him a call. 3060.
Go for an Northwest 750. Northwest 750, we can offer you 17 right, however, it'll be a long delay as we need a sequence of all the departures off of runway 8. How long is that delay? Looks like there's about 20 aircraft right now on the line. Alright, we'll stand by. Northwest 750, roger, let me know what you want to do.
Denver ramp, good evening, United at 241 with Kilo over at Bravo 45, ready to push and start.
United 241, Denver ramp, hello, expect push enough you currently in gate hold.
Expect to get hold, United 241.
Advan.com, 1134, just wanted to confirm that we were in the
8 runways at this airport, and we're going
Yep. Well, every airplane at this airport is all going to the same airport, so it does make it a little different.
It wouldn't matter what runway they shot us off on, we're all heading south.
We're all gonna end up in the same line. So.
Bravo Sierra, the ramp 1439, thanks.
Well,
a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
And welcome Dave, MSP, Titanium, Druid, Kitty Monster, Good Fixes. Welcome everybody again. I apologize for not being quite as interactive as normal, but you guys know the drill. You were here last time, and we'll check in as often as possible. But thanks for coming in.
Yep, very good. And over on my side, we'll say hi to Rob Valkyrie, and Titanium Druid has checked in on my side as well. Stab to the face, not JK, and SCX264. I want to remind everybody that Slant Alpha Adventures is an official media partner of FlyJSim Expo. We're hoping to attend in person if medical situations allow us to. It's June 4th through 6th at the Town & Country Resort, San Diego, California. So we're going to be there as God willing, we're going to be there, and if not, we're going to be live streaming the online portion of that event. So either way, we will have some content for you from FlyJSim Expo, June 4th to 6th, 2021. Looking forward to it.
This is American 298, ready for push and start.
So good time, folks. If you haven't already, go get your multi-twitch set up. If nothing else, go over and check out Slant Alpha Adventures stream, because he's got the pilot flying view tonight, and you should have at least those two up. We had a couple of really cool screenshots from last time that had both of us kind of side by side. It was really a lot of fun to go back and watch the flight from Rob's perspective, and I'm sure it'll be that same way here this time also.
Oh yeah, yep. I think while we're waiting, I'm gonna take the camera up, zoom it around, and
I was thinking the same thing.
see how things are going over here. Let's see, so that's west.
There's the conga line, no doubt about it. It's a big one.
Oh yeah, there we are.
Ramp Frontier Flight 145. Frontier Flight 145, Denver ramp. Since we will have to stop off at the Alpha pad, that'll take us probably about 5 minutes, if you wouldn't mind keeping that in consideration for when you call our push. Frontier Flight 145, sure, if you can wait like 5 minutes, the gate hold's going to be there. If you'd like to push now, push back approved advisory.
The old I need to do de-icing
Push
trick.
now and we'll call you Frontier Flight 145.
That's genius.
Yeah.
Frontier Flight 145, just verify you have information, Lima. We did not have that. We'll grab that now. Frontier Flight 145. Thank you.
Oh, I think there goes potentially another shared cockpit, although...
Yeah, they didn't connect in observer mode like they were supposed to.
They didn't. Yeah. No.
You see that infamous VATSIM lag of about 5 seconds.
Sure enough. Oh boy.
Oh,
veering hard to the right, and come on, baby. Come on, baby. Climb, baby. Climb. Climb, baby. Climb. That's not good.
Uh-oh. Might be one fewer in line now. Well, his partner seems to have continued on his flight, so I'm not sure what happened there.
Hopefully he was the master.
Well, the master definitely would have been the one that led the parade, but
you're right.
He's now that he's disconnected, this guy's probably on his own. All right, well, fingers crossed that goes better for us than it did for them.
Rapid United 1996, we're at Bravo Sierra and Kilo going for Bravo 52.
So we got the southwest, at least on mine, it looks like a southwest that's lining up now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is that real big one. 16, 17, 18. Yep. Plus whoever else might be heading out to join the line now.
Expect push in about 10 minutes.
American 3761.
Yeah, we got a few on the ground here. Still probably another 20 or so on the ground.
Yep.
But you know, it's kind of like a Friday night option. You gotta come in just knowing that there's
Yep.
gonna be a little
That this is what you're going to get into. Yep, exactly.
Yeah, I mean that's part of why we're doing it, right? Is we want the action, we want the traffic, we want all that. We want to be the slant whiskey in the thorn, the side of every air traffic controller all the way from here to Seattle.
Yep. SCX says that's probably more than Denver usually gets in the real world, and I don't know about that, but I'm sure that it's more than that are all going to Seattle.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think we have the most beautiful airplane on the ramp right now.
Agree.
So. Well, we'll just
SOCOM 1144, Denver ramp.
We'll just keep it up here and we'll let you do some plane watching.
We are spooling up right now. We'll be ready in about 60 seconds.
SOCOM 134, thanks, advise ready for taxi.
Wilco.
Hopefully that was the one before us.
We do have Lima now, and nothing really has changed. 3021 is still.
Good evening, Southwest 132, shuttle for Kilo.
Looks like the winds are at 0204 now, so not a change of anything else.
Sounds good.
Alpha 0 to the gate, Southwest 132, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we got everybody boarded 15 minutes early at least.
For pushback started for Seattle. 2440, Denver ramp, hello, expect pushback in 10 minutes. Roger.
Denver ramp, United 2048, we were expected pushback at 125.0. Could get that in touch soon.
Yeah, 2048, you'll be in there for about a minute.
Okay, roger, thank you, sir. United 2048.
Vector 2686, Denver ramp, hello, yep.
Yeah, just looking for an update. Looks like we were supposed to push about 8 minutes ago.
Brickyard 2686, thanks. Taxi.
Ooh, that's not
push
good.
straight back approved, advise ready for taxi.
I have us sitting now for almost 5. I didn't start the timer on that, I should have. I'll get the timer going right now. I'm estimating 5-minute wait so far.
Taxi by Lima 1 hold short of Mike. Monitored round 1 to 1.85.
Okay, Lima 1, we'll hold short of Mike. We'll call the ground. Thanks.
Ramp Southwest 2117. 2117, Denver ramp.
Just for pushback planning purposes, do you want us to push straight out, or can we face west on the push?
You can push west if you want, but I'll tell you to push straight out. Denver ramp, frontier flight 145, Alpha Sierra line for the Alpha pad. Frontier flight 145, Denver ramp, taxi to de-ice pad via Alpha Sierra Hotel. Alpha Sierra Hotel to the Alpha pad, frontier flight 145, thanks.
Well, the good news is it doesn't look like they've added too many to the line.
No.
So,
Yeah.
2048 Denver.
I mean, the only thing is we're just waiting here rather than waiting in the line, which is fine.
Departures. Yeah. 74 departures.
And we have Lima for 2048.
And yeah, 76 arrivals. So once we get going, that'd be nice. We shouldn't have to expect any major holds or vectors.
Fingers crossed.
Denver ramp, good evening, United 829 at gate Charlie 43, ready for push and start. We've got Lima.
United 829 Denver ramp, hello, expect push back in about 10 minutes. And Denver ground American 569 with you at Alpha 49, waiting push and start. American 569 Denver ramp, safe for you, expect push in about 10 minutes. Roger. Unit 2048 Denver ramp.
Is that call for United 241?
Negative 2048.
The guy can hope.
Yeah, I thought he said 2041, but I was like, hey, we're worth a shot, right?
You were stepped on, sir. This is
Guess
United 241.
2117 Denver ramp.
Yeah, too.
Ooh, that's a bad call.
Southwest
to miss
2117
right there.
Denver ramp, hello, push straight back, approved, advise information Lima.
Oh man, I hope they don't.
Approved, we have Lima
We may have to
2117.
change our push route here if they push us straight back. We should be okay. I don't see that we have anybody to
Denver ground, good evening. This is United
the south
1534,
of
ready
us,
for
so we
push and
should be
start.
okay.
Unit 1534 Denver ramp.
I think we'll be fine. I mean, we know which queue we're going to join, so we're going to have to turn that way regardless.
United 283 Denver ramp.
Denver ground, this is United 1534, ready for push and start.
United 1534 Denver ramp, expect push back in 10 minutes.
Roger. You said United 283. Did you mean United 183?
Negative, United 283, 283.
Okay, cool deal.
He pulled the same trick you did, Melvin.
United 283 transmitting, I don't hear anything
We
but
try.
static from you. Push
Yeah,
straight back,
exactly.
approved.
Flyer Studios is checked in on our side. Says, why are there 100 planes? A lot of them are static at the airport. Yeah, they're not all VATSIM players here.
Yeah, good fixes. I think what we're gonna do. You see that little angled taxiway? I think we're just gonna take that little cutoff and then maybe jump in line.
3761 Denver ramp.
Kind of do a Harrison Ford style takeoff.
American 3761 Denver ramp. Hello, didn't realize you were going to San Francisco. Sorry about that. Push straight back, approved.
Push straight back, approved American 3761.
Oh, that was the
Yeah,
trick.
I
We
think
should have
it's-
gone somewhere besides Seattle.
Yeah, that might have been 2048. That we're getting closer. No, I think that's the same one I tried to jump in on. Yeah, maybe we should have went to Portland. I don't know. That's all right.
No, it's all part of the fun, like you said
It is,
earlier.
it is. And once you
Lines,
get going, you don't.
the line's moving. Yeah, I mean, they're it's not like we're all sitting here. It's the line's progressing.
It's just like the checkout line at the grocery store. You just
Unit
there's
183 Denver ramp.
no reason to be in a hurry because they're all moving about the same.
Yep.
Unit 183 Denver ramp. Push straight back, approved.
Push straight back, 183.
Unit 183, advise you of information Lima.
Do not have information. Lima, ATIS is down.
It's not.
That's interesting. Alternative 3021.
3021, United 183. Yeah, I messaged Denver clearance delivery and they said it was down, so I don't know what's up with that.
Fantastic.
Ramp breaker 2686 ready for taxi.
Well, that's interesting because I wouldn't think you'd get the text ATIS if you didn't get the voice ATIS,
Breaker
but maybe you can.
2686, expect down at 25 taxi via
Yeah, a lot of
Alpha
times the voice
Golf.
ATIS server shuts down and
Breaker 2686.
the text ATIS is still
Breaker
reachable.
2686, monitor Denver ground 127.5.
275 was here. And ramp United 2048 ready to taxi is active via with Lima.
Got a new follow from Saturn 30 over here. Saturn 30, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much.
Expect on a 25 taxi via Bravo November, hold short of Golf.
Denver ramp, this is American 298. We were expected pushback at 1330. And that's runway 25 via Bravo November, hold short Golf for United 2048.
I got us closed in on about 11 minutes now, so
61 pushed off Bravo 14 with Lima.
I'll give him one more call, and if it's not us, I'll check in and see where we're at.
Yeah.
American 3761 with Lima, request taxi.
American 3761, expect on a 25 taxi via Alpha November, hold short of Golf.
Alpha November, short Golf, American 3761.
American 3761, monitor correcting ground 127.5.
127.5, American 3761.
Ramp Frontier Flight 145, we've got Lima now ready to move off the pad. Frontier Flight 145, hello, taxi via Hotel, hold short of Alpha Sierra. Okay, make the reverse to Hotel and then short of Alpha Sierra, Frontier Flight 145.
Ramp United 241, just checking in on our push time.
United 241, you're ready for push now. Push right back through, advise ready for
Nice.
taxi.
Push straight back through, we'll call you for taxi 241. All right, I'm gonna
Denver Ramp is American 298.
redo this push back.
time.
Don't know how to do that. Yeah, let's just pop the clutch. We don't have anybody behind us there. Yeah, we'll be all right.
Alright, break off. Break.
Ramp United 283.
Not letting me do it.
Okay. Hit that right.
United 283 Denver.
Okay,
ground.
there you go.
Okay. All right, I'll jump to engine start procedure here.
Was that calling?
Okay.
Alright,
Frontier
Fire-
Flight
fire
145,
whichever one whenever you're ready, sir.
Alpha, hold short of Golf, expect on at 25. Alpha, short of Golf, Frontier Flight 145.
All right, here we go.
approaching Charlie Sierra taxi with Lima.
Fire number 3.
Alpha 2117, expect on a 25 taxi via
Confirm,
Bravo,
start
November,
valve
hold short
open.
of Golf.
Alright, got N2 rising.
Short Golf, Southwest 2117. Denver Ramp, American 298.
Fuel coming in.
American 298, Denver Ramp.
We were expected pushback 5 minutes ago. We were just wondering what was up with that. American 298.
American 298, we're still a little bit delayed, so it's going to be a few more minutes, sorry.
Roger, American 298.
We'll pressure light out on number 3.
We were told to monitor you, but we're calling you about Alpha November.
Back on 1134, Denver Ramp, hello, taxi by
Start
Alpha
the
November, hold
ground.
short of Golf.
Alpha November short of Golf, that kind of
Start
looks like
valve open confirmed.
N2's coming up.
Frontier Flight 145, monitor Denver ground 127.5.
Got 20, fuel coming in.
27.5, Frontier Flight 145, can I? Ramp down 2440, we're at our 10-minute mark.
Got a follow over here from JBBB. Love it. JBBB. Oil pressure light on number 2 off.
Straight back, push approved, United 2440.
Okay. Starting number 3. Sorry, starting number 1.
United 2440, just to verify you have information, Lima on
Starter
board.
valve open.
N2's coming up.
I think they took the voice down just for server, but the text is still available. Yep.
There you go. 20% confirm. Fuel coming in.
United 183, ready for taxi. United 183, Expect to runway 25 taxi via Bravo November, hold short of Golf.
Good Fixins was calling for a power back. That would have been fun.
Bravo News.
Low pressure light out on number 1.
Short Golf, United Winter.
Tension pressure's on normal. 3 good starts.
7.5.
Okay. Disconnect the hand signals. You have the park and brake set. Get the remainder of the fuel pumps going here. We'll make our call for taxi.
Never ramp at 283, my apologies. Ready to taxi with information, Lima.
United 283, expect on a 25 taxi via Alpha November, hold short of Golf.
Expect 25, Alpha November, hold short of Golf. United 283.
And
Never ramp for the United to 8109.
we skipped right over the 4-star checklist.
Oh, yeah, we
Do
did.
that here. Let's just run through that real fast. Just make sure I missed anything. Stall warning.
Checked.
Denver ramp, expect pushback in 10 minutes.
Emergency exit lights. Armed. Passenger signs on.
2117, monitor Denver ground
Heat
127.5.
is on.
Monitor 127.5.
Start levers are
We're on cutoff.
Monitor ground 127.5.
1275, sir.
hydraulics.
United 2048, monitor ground
Did we just
127.5.
lose? No, we're good. Alright.
127.5.
I need to do power transfer before I get too much further. Okay, hydraulics. Both hydraulic systems are
298 Denver ramp.
on.
Denver ramp to American 298.
Pressures,
American 298, push the back through with advised that it's taxi.
The
American 298, there's
galley
a
power
plane right
is
behind
coming
us.
on.
Right now, pushback,
Tax
blocked
coming
out,
on.
pushback when goes to American 298.
That's-
American 298, thanks and advise you with information, Lima.
and the beacon light
We do have
is
information, Lima, American
on.
298.
All right.
Okay, ready for
United 829 Denver
taxi.
ramp.
United
Give 'em a call.
829.
United 829, push straight back through with advised that it's taxi.
Go straight back approved, well advised ready for taxi, United 829.
United 829, advised information, Lima on board.
We got Lima, United 829.
United
Alright, 241 with Lima ready for taxi.
Okay, that was one pass. 2 people at once. United 2440, Denver ramp. Taxi, runway 25, taxi via Bravo November, hold short of Golf. Bravo November, short of Golf, United 2440.
United 241 with Lima ready for taxi.
United 241, expect on a 25 taxi via Bravo November, hold short of Golf.
Bravo November, hold short golf. United 241.
All right. Can you get the parking brake for me?
If you insist.
Thank you.
Denver ground 127.5.
127.5, United 283.
I got somebody pushing out in front of us here.
Looks like we
Ground is United 54. We're wondering how long is my
Sorry.
delay?
6 minutes.
yeah, no problem.
Yeah. moving.
We can wait.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go around. Okay. You can do that too. Alright. Power transferred over here. Yeah. You shut off.
And Denver ground American 569. What's our position in the queue?
Units. Speaking about effects time for the American 569, push right back through with advised information, Lima.
I think this is actually Bravo November anyway.
American 569, straight back.
Raj.
United 2440, monitor ground 127.5. Monitor ground 275, United 2440. United 241, monitor ground 127.5.
2750, United 241. Alright, we're gonna monitor ground 2750.
Bravo 2 o'clock, American 3761.
Cabin pressure set to flight. Power G2.
Southwest 2463, continue taxi and give way to outbound United 8320. Continue taxiing after the United Airlines 183.
off.
Denver ground Alaska 7225, taxiing it south on Gulf.
Alaska 7225, do you have a gate tonight?
I do not have a gate tonight, Alaska 7225.
Temp.
Alaska 7225, continue taxi on Foxtrot, hold short Charlie Sierra, I'll get you a gate in a moment.
Continue on Foxtrot and hold for taxi to gate.
And Denver ground, United 24, quick question. What's your queue for runway 25?
Hello.
United 2048, you're behind, I would say, 18 to 22 aircraft.
Okay, let me know when you're ready for after start checklist.
Yeah, just kind of verifying where we need to hold short here.
No problem. I'm looking through it. We're good to go. Ground
There's
equipment's
okay.
cleared, doors
So there's
checked.
hotel, and
1134,
golf is up
monitor
ahead.
tower 128.75,
Yeah, all right.
green
So we
light.
can pull up right behind this guy.
Monitor 2835, safe.
All right, ready.
United 2048, same for you, monitor 128.75,
All right,
and have a wonderful flight
actually,
if and
I
when you
just
do
went through
get
that.
out.
Ground equipment is cleared.
Roger,
Doors are shut. Fuel is set for
128.75.
takeoff.
We'll see what that happens.
After start checklist is complete.
Okay. And
Taxi
we've
out, flow or start.
yeah.
United 183, monitor tower 128.75, have a great flight. 2875, 183, thanks, you too.
Have a great flight, and he says you too.
17, runway
I love
25,
that.
taxi via Gulf.
That's what I would do.
5 via Gulf, 2110.
In case you're
United
going to fly.
2440, runway 25 via Gulf behind the southwest. Southwest 25 via Gulf, United 2440. United 241, follow the company traffic, runway 25 via Gulf.
Follow company 25 via Gulf.
United 241.
Follow the company, Roger. We get a little closer up to the front. We can run through the before takeoff. I think we're good for now. A couple of folks to say hi to over here. We got Pat Leclerc checking in from Canada. Hello. Random One Streams is checked in. It is the FlyJSim 727 100 for XP11 in shared cockpit mode. Our friend MelvinLeroy is both first officer and flight engineer tonight. And Rob Lockyer says Cleveland's up by 3 touchdowns over Pittsburgh, which is good news for me as a Ravens fan.
Wow, that's a surprise.
It is. I also need to keep tabs on Maryland basketball tonight, too. It's a very active sports day here in the Slant Alpha household. But you know where you sit on my priority list, sir, if you know that I'm here with you. So.
All right, sounds good.
Now these guys
we got,
coming in.
Yeah, we got room on the right on my side.
Okay.
American 36.
Clear my side, joining the queue to our left.
Monitor tower 128.75. Have a good flight. 2875. Thanks,
That's
American
what you get for
37.
flying Southwest. You get put clear on the far end of the airport. Should have flown American. Or United like an American, I mean.
That's right.
Man, that's a good looking plane.
Denver ground low, citation 6 Juliet Sierra, just approaching Whiskey Bravo. We're going to signature. Citation 546 Juliet Sierra, Denver ground. Continue taxi, hold short of Foxtrot for now.
Hey, Whiskey Bravo, hold Fox 6 Juliet Sierra.
Getting all kinds of goring updates now from my chat. Thank you guys for that.
Chili Willies says, based on the title, I expected some bourbon on this flight.
Yeah, I think it's probably better to do this one sober, actually. It's a Sunday as well.
I concur. Well, that's the bigger thing is work tomorrow.
Yeah. And Ricky Peak is checked in over here. Yep, doing a Crossfire event from Denver to Seattle, and the Turnout for this event's pretty good. Making pretty good progress.
Yeah, we're getting there. We're a little closer than we were 10 minutes ago.
Alaska 7225, taxi gate Charlie 43 via Bravo Sierra. Next lap.
Did the stall warning start going off on your side?
43 via Bravo Charlie Alaska 7225.
I didn't hear anything other than I heard that.
7225, my apologies.
No, I've got it like going off constantly.
Alpha 43, no problem.
I thought you were tripping.
No, no.
Stop now.
No, I've got it going off constantly still.
Oh, gosh.
Continue taxi via Charlie Sierra and monitor ramp.
What I had was the
130.6.
Togo warning going on.
Oh, really?
Okay, Charlie Sierra
just
and
sporadically.
monitor ramp. Are they
Yeah.
gonna bring us over to Signature?
Affirmative, I just gotta get you across the concourse and then ramp's gonna hand you off to east ground, which will get you down to Signature.
I wonder if we can again kind of just disconnect and reconnect SmartCopilot just real quick.
I say it's worth the try. Yeah,
All right. Okay, I think what's happening is,
2463 monitor tower 128.75. Have a good flight.
yeah, what's happening is I'm floating above the ground a little bit, so our mesh isn't.
Tower 2463, have a good one.
So, yeah, all right. Okay.
Southwest 2117.
Well, do you want to...
The same monitor tower 128.75.
Well,
I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to have to be... Hopefully, as we get closer to the runway, the mesh will be a little closer.
Yeah.
It's interesting though that mine wouldn't match up because I'm the best answer. So how about we
Yeah.
do this?
Want to try connecting the other way?
Yeah. Since we have
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna hop out here. And I'm gonna join this slave and let's just see if it helps that out a little bit. Okay.
United 829 Denver ground.
All right. I think
Runway
that...
25 for now. Taxi via Foxtrot Bravo.
Did that help you?
That's good. Yep.
We
I
still
saw
got.
I saw it jump down a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, it looks like I'm
You're
looks like
sunk
I'm
into the
surfing
ground a little bit.
low
Okay.
rider.
United
Alright.
829 Denver ground.
I got to tell you, it's a real high probability of tail strike this way. So, on
Yeah.
accident.
Southwest 24.
We'll lift it off nice and gentle. All right, and you still got power to everything that you're supposed to have power to at this point?
I have everything. Yep.
Okay.
Well, no. Yes. I have power to everything I need to.
Okay.
Most importantly, the fluorescent panel light.
Oh, well, yeah, of course, we can't go without that. Critical,
Notice you
critical
still haven't
checklist
put that
item.
in the checklist.
Oh, I thought I did. You know what?
You might have.
I thought I
add it.
did. Okay.
I'll add it.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And then I don't know how many we've got ahead of us here. About looks like 6 or 7 at least. But I'm ready to just run through the before takeoff whenever you're ready.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Flaps are, and I'm assuming we're at 15. Flaps 15.
Yeah,
departure
flaps
here?
15. Yep.
Okay. Flaps are set and confirmed. Anti-ice. Right
Off for now, I would think, right?
Yeah. Probe heaters and window heat is what I have, and yeah. For
Denver
now,
ground, Alaska 75.
that's
You
all
want me
we're
to
gonna
cut over
have.
to Alpha November
Radios are
to
set
get to
for
my gate?
departure. Nav instruments are set for departure. I have a
Alaska
17-9er tuned,
7225. Go ahead and
which is
contact
Denver
ramp
outbound,
on
and 17-6 in
130.6.
standby, which is Laramie inbound.
Yep. Okay.
Currently not picking up Laramie.
ramp at 130.6.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm showing 3 DME to Denver and a 334 outbound course, so we're good.
All right, initial altitude is
10,000 set.
and confirmed. Stabilizer trim.
Is 5.1 set.
24 2840,
And
monitor tower
flight
128.75, have a safe
We're
flight.
checked.
Monitor tower 2875.
All right, over to
2440.
electricals. They are all off. Hydraulics.
Denver ground,
Quantity
United 829 holding short.
checks.
Go.
Fuel temps
United
checked.
829 Denver ground.
AC
Got a special clearance
systems.
for you. Go ahead and
Engine bleeds
taxi runway
off, packs are
25
on,
via
engine
Foxtrot,
1 bleeds
Bravo
are
4,
on, sorry,
Bravo,
engine 2
Bravo
and
2.
AP bleeds are off. Autopad chip is normal. Aux power unit is normal, and
Runway
we're ready
25
for the
Foxtrot,
passenger.
Bravo 4, Bravo, Bravo 2, United 829.
Okay, well, I presume that that's been done by now. So I guess we just need to alert the cabin when we're, yeah.
Give it a little flick.
Okay.
And
Like,
Ground
we can go
American
for departure.
569 is with you on Alpha November, should go.
Last aircraft calling, say again.
Denver Ground American 569 is with you on Alpha November, should go.
American 569 Denver ground. Apologies for the delay. Runway 25, taxi via Gulf.
25 to Gulf, American 569.
United 8109 Denver ground. Taxi runway 25 via Gulf behind the American.
Now we have 4 center controllers here. That's pretty awesome.
8109, thank you so much.
Yeah, they're well staffed for this, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's great.
United 1524, runway 25, taxi via Gulf behind the company traffic to your left.
Yeah, we got more ahead of us than I thought. I got still 6 or 7, maybe 8 ahead of us.
Yeah, that would be close though. We did miss that opportunity to take that diagonal taxiway though. Hey.
Wonder how long
tree's
it would
never
take
gonna
us.
grow
Yeah.
if the seed wasn't planted.
Wonder how long it would have taken them to disconnect us from the
United
network.
241, monitor tower 128.75. Have an excellent flight.
Dot.
That was for us.
Wallet.
28. That was for us. 28.75.
2875 and 241.
2875. That's a different.
American 298, monitor
20
tower 128.75. Have a safe
23.
flight.
Did you say
2875.
2385? I'm sorry.
28.75 is what we got.
Oh gosh, 2875.
Southwest 1540
That's
Denver
totally
ground,
different.
runway 25 taxi via Gulf.
That's what he was. That's what he's giving everybody.
1540.
RNAV to Mugby, Tech Golf 13.
And he did say monitor, so we don't need to check in.
United
Okay.
244, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4.
So I'm
Too bad,
gonna
runway
keep
92,
departure on 26-1 though.
Yep. Since we have a minute, hey, Pat Leclerc, I just saw the comment you put on my stream in the Mooney, and I think you're absolutely correct. That is a big duh on my part, but I think you've absolutely nailed that. Fuel estimates in my Mooney flight were way off, and it was because I had left the first notch of flaps out for the first third of the flight, and I think he's 100% nailed the reasoning for that. But thank you for that, Pat.
Denver departure, good evening. Tango Papa Golf 13 climbing through 7,000. Tango Papa Golf 13, you're still with the tower. Departure 126.1.
You can always go around if it don't look like coming down.
Who just randomly appeared? Yeah.
They're a part of it. Potentially a shared
United
cockpit.
244 on departure flight heading 290, runway 25, wind 020 at 4, clear for takeoff.
Is it
Takeoff
a
heading 290, United 244.
similar call sign to somebody that's already in line?
Oh, I'm not sure. It looks like the same aircraft.
Oh.
Airbus, United Airbus, of some sort.
Maybe, yeah.
Frontier flight 143, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4. 25, runway, Frontier flight 143.
See if that one starts moving 5 seconds later. Of course, if they were stopped, their position should have been synced. So I think
Yeah.
this is a new guy that's connected in the middle of the line somehow.
I'll sort it out.
It's a nice trick if you can pull it off.
They could do like the guy did to you the other day at Baltimore. just
244 on the right-hand turn, contact departure.
disconnect and then reconnect once you're airborne.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's totally fair to everybody else that's waiting. Oh, he disconnected.
Yeah. My frames have been pretty smooth. I'm seeing a little bit of jumping back and forth, but not bad.
Did we get somebody that aborted up here? Somebody taxiing back here?
Oh yeah.
Frontier flight 143 on out to Mugby, wind 020 at 4, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Runway 25, clear for takeoff on out to Mugby, Frontier flight 143.
And a follow over here from Ray and Jay. 2702. Ray and Jay, thank you so much. Not sure why those alerts aren't showing up in the chat.
Iceberg, going ahead!
Chatbots
United 829,
asleep at the
Denver
wheel.
Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4, be ready to go.
Must be our back taxi guy. Our RTO
Yep.
guy.
United 829, Denver Tower. Denver Tower, United 829, holding short 25 Bravo 2. United 829, Denver Tower, runway 25 at Bravo 2, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4, be ready to go. Runway 25, line up and wait, United 829, forward.
So this United guy has kind of rematerialized right here next to us.
Oh, yes, he has. Hello.
All right.
143, contact departure today.
He's just gonna keep rolling, I guess.
Yeah, all right.
Unit at 829,
I don't know where he appeared from, but I guess I'll let it go.
Must be 25 clear for pickup, United 829. Starfleet 1 Heavy, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4.
Runway 25, line up and wait, Starfleet 1 Heavy.
X-ray Golf Sierra Niner to Denver Tower, requesting clearance to land, runway 17 right. X-ray Golf Sierra Niner, Denver Tower, you're with the wrong one, tower on 132.35. Copy that.
So how many more? Yeah.
1, 2, 4,
6,
5, 6, 7, 8, 11 or 10, depending on
11.
if this guy is
Yeah.
really in front of us.
United 829, contact departure, good day.
Over to departure, United 829, thanks.
Starfleet 1 Heavy, RNAV to Mugby, wind 020 at 4, runway 25, clear for
Black
takeoff.
Fox 403 says it looks like a
RNAV
border
to
crossing.
Mugby 25, clear for takeoff, Starfleet 1 Heavy.
Delta 204, Denver Tower, caution wing service.
Only not as organized.
Line up and wait.
25 line up away, Delta 204, gonna take us second restraint number 1.
Delta 204, you ready to go?
Hope you put in an extra 45 minutes.
Yeah, we have plenty of time.
Yeah, we got some hold fuel factored in. We're okay.
Yeah, I So if you're playing at home, that's a VATSIM faux pas what this guy has done. You don't just taxi out and then connect to the network and hope to get in line. Maybe something else is
Starfleet 1
going
Heavy,
on,
contact
but
Denver departure, good day.
maybe not. We'll find out.
Good day, sir, Starfleet 1 Heavy.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe he had clearance and then, you know, disconnected and reconnected. Like maybe he was off network for a little bit but had clearance before. If he gets up to the front of the line and does not have a takeoff, you know, does not have a, you know, an actual clearance, they're going to figure it out then.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to hear. But my guess is, I mean, that'd be pretty brash to just like pop up in that line and then expect to just be worked in. Now I will tell you a funny story since we've got a few minutes. Last November, not 2020, but 2019. Washington Reagan hosted one of the stops for the World Flight charity event, and I don't know, Melvin Leroy, if you're familiar with World Flight, but it's you know, about a dozen teams around the world that all have full-scale airliner cockpit replicas, and they all do essentially week-long flights non-stop, although they do rotate crews, week-long flights non-stop around the world. And Washington Reagan was one of the stops they did in 2019, so I was the tower controller for that. And the big British team, which is called SimFest UK, they actually nudged their way into the line without clearance. Their plan was to, and it was madness. It's like a dozen teams from World Flight, but then it's like, you know, 50 or 60 planes that just fly along for fun. So it's chaos. And so the British World Flight team, you know, kind of nudged their way into the line, And their plan was when they got called out for not being on the correct squawk code, they were just going to be like, oh, we're sorry, what code should we be squawking? And just go with that plan. So it has worked successfully at least once on my watch.
Well, at least that's for charity.
Yeah. And we're supposed to kind of give priority to the actual participating teams, although you're not really supposed to give priority on VATSIM regardless.
Yeah.
But because they were one of the, actual participating charity teams, it was kind of just everyone looked the other way, and it was all in good fun. And as a matter of fact, the one guy that was on the crew was the developer of the new voice system for VATSIM, so.
Yeah, so I'm with
a little bit of VATSIM royalty there anyway. But yeah, it is possible. In a chaotic event, it is possible to sneak in the line without a clearance and have the controllers kind of just assume something got overlooked. Oh, he's disconnected again.
I'm guessing he must be having some connection issues. So
I'll leave a space, just because I kind of know he's probably coming back.
He might be having some internet issues or something.
Yep.
In there.
Yep.
My stream is saying that they have a number for
A number for him to call. Okay.
Yeah. Black Fox is also suggesting that he could have his wife selling baked goods on the side, lemonade stand style, or if we don't elect to do that, she could come fly intercept in the DC-3 if we want.
There you go. Yeah.
Take both of those into consideration.
Mudby, wind 020 runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Good Fixins wants to hop in the Cherokee and try to get clearance in the middle of all this.
Tell them to ask for pattern work. They'll really enjoy that right now.
25 on the way, 955.
I like this slow taxi you're doing. That way it doesn't ever feel like you've stopped.
That's right.
Like when you're
We're still making progress.
Yeah. When you're on the 6 lanes of freeway, you jump bumper to bumper. If you just feel like if you just keep going, even if it's less than 1 mile an hour.
That's right.
Yeah, Good Fixins. I don't know how many Bravo transitions there are around the Denver area, but you could definitely blip the radar a little bit, maybe on the outer shells.
Contact Denver departure, good day. 503.
Over departure, 503.
Brenda's back, so I'll scooch up behind him a little bit.
Got us on TARA already, can't get to
Yeah. This terrible United flight, they said to expect an on-time departure, and then we sat on the runway on the taxiway for half an hour. Damn airlines.
They don't care about the passengers.
Oh, I think I realized. 1 second.
United 505, RNAV to Mudby, runway 25, wind 020
I think I just figured out why my chat alert stopped working. I have that fixed now.
Brickyard 2686, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 020 at 4. Line up and wait, 25, Brickyard 2686.
people are seeing my notification come across my stream that says I'm going to be a little busier than normal, so I'm not going to be able to engage in the chat. And they're probably wondering why I put that up there.
1474, welcome to Denver. Roll all the way to the end. Turn left, hold short of Gulf.
I promise you guys, it'll get a little
127.5.
busier here in a minute.
127.5 and short of Gulf for 1474, all ECS.
No, we should have done that
505,
guy.
contact Denver departure, good day.
That guy pulled in front of us. We should have flashed on the right side.
Denver targeting the United 773 on visual 16 left. United 773, Denver Tower, wind 02.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out where the horn button is on this plane.
16 left, number 1, United 773.
I've needed it in previous streams as well.
Right. So we are probably going to need some anti-icing, so I'm just going to familiarize myself with what we have there.
Yeah, looks like we will along the way.
We've got the engine, anti-icing, wings, and we can. All right, yeah, that looks good. Probably, I might have put the pro beats on just a little early, but that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, normally on the taxi out, you're going to have airflow over them, but you get stuck in a line like this, it's...
Hopefully that's not a failure that is simulated.
Don't think that it is. But I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, that's true.
Guess we'll find out. What's our current altitude? I don't know. Let me peek over the window. And looks like about 30,000, I guess.
Yeah.
Here 2686, sign out to Mugby,
So on an
runway
event like
25,
this,
wind 0204, clear for takeoff.
because you've worked the tower, what's the normal spacing here in minutes?
When everyone's gone the same direction, we try and give them about 3 minutes.
25, line up and wait, wind 0204. 25, line up and wait, frontier flight 145.
And that's why we love when, when we've got event traffic, but we've also got planes that are going other places. We love having that ability at Dulles and at Reagan to form separate queues, so that you can pull one queue would be everybody that's waiting to go to the event fields, and the other queue is everybody that's not going to the event field, and you can just pull from that second queue whenever you need to, space them in, launch them in between, and that way it reduces the delay. Oh, there's my furry co-pilot. Hi, baby girl. Got a minute. See if I can get her to say hi. Come here.
2686, contact departure, good day.
Hey, baby girl.
Departure, good day, Bridget 2686.
No, both of them. The cockpit has suddenly gotten really crowded. It got 8 legs more crowded.
Well, I gotta see if I can hop over and see that split screen.
Well, I can't really show them. They're running around down here on the ground.
Flight 145. If you got a moment for just a little bit of feedback, we'll do it on the website too, but something you might be able to pass up.
Got
Just out of recommendation that they're going to be changing all these arrivals en route, going over Spokane and then in on the glacier. They really should do that on the ground with TMU initiatives. That way you can run 2 departures and expedite traffic out. You're talking about the guys that are being rerouted from or Denver departures that are going into Seattle, or Seattle departures coming into Denver? Other way around, here to Seattle. Okay, yeah, I'll let them know.
It is what it is.
Are guys headed to Seattle supposed to take the glacier arrival rather than the Chins 4 arrival?
Sorry, we didn't mean to open that can of worms. Everybody here is going in on the Chins, but they are changing some over the glacier.
And they're gonna, and the reality is they're gonna do that on the fly
Charlie, we're going to,
because it's gonna be based on, separating out the traffic. They're probably gonna alternate them, so they can't really do that on the ground because they don't know what order people are gonna come in.
Frontier Flight 145, RNAV to Mugby, runway 25, wind 050 at 4, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Mugby 25, clear takeoff, Frontier Flight 145.
There we go. Now my chat alerts are working. We got roll on it has hit the follow button there. Action-packed stream tonight, guys.
There you go. Alright, I'm getting that stall warning now, so I'm just going to hop outside. That means we're just, you can see that just hovering just inches above.
Okay.
That's going to cause.
Yeah, I thought that I installed all of that scenery and mesh. That's that same package that you had, but I guess we must have some sort of a difference.
Yeah, I'm not sure I actually installed the mesh, to be honest with you, Rob.
Oh,
It might
okay.
be on me, because I know I walked through that with MelvinLeroy the other day, and he mentioned that same thing. I'm like, what mesh?
Oh, okay,
I've
gotcha.
never noticed. I mean, I've never noticed a huge issue with anything, on my
Right.
device or what it need to be.
Good night to you.
But it's,
Yeah, I gotcha.
it's something I need
No,
to look into, though.
It came with 3 downloads, and
Yeah.
one was the airport itself, one was the terrain mesh, and one was the I guess the ortho photos or whatever.
Gotcha. Hey,
Cobra
could be
87 is asking how long we've been taxiing. So
Oh,
what?
witness link. Goodbye.
We're coming up on an hour, I think, right, Mel?
Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour and 21 minutes, and it was
Yeah.
at least 20 before we got going. But hey, there's a good 12 guys behind us and a few more coming. So I wouldn't want to be those poor suckers.
Denver Tower, Red Bud 876, ILS 16 left visual at the southwest on the parallel. Red Bud 876 heavy, Denver Tower, start reducing to your final approach
We're
speed, wind
close.
050
We're
runway
close,
16 left,
guys.
to land, you're number 2. Okay, we're slowing all the
6
way
ahead
down,
of us.
and number 2, Red Bud 876.
So the TMU controller asked if I had screenshots of the queue, and so I told him I don't have screenshots that I snipped, but I did pop the camera up and look at it, so we can do that again for him real quick.
Back on 1134, I have the Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff, wind 0504.
Oh, that southwest behind this is doing exactly what you said. It's taking the diagonal shortcut there.
What is he doing?
I wonder if they're starting to send them down that way just to keep the line from backing up to the terminal.
Yeah, maybe so.
But it looks like they got a couple people following them now too. And then down at the bottom end of that, the guys coming back and joining our line. That actually might be guys that are not going to Seattle. Kind of like what I was talking about earlier.
Sure. Get them up on that other entry taxiway there and get them going.
Yep. Yeah, if they're going somewhere else, then it would seem as though they were jumping the line, but it would there wouldn't be any reason not to let them do that.
Delta 6 is really RLS, runway 16 left.
It's a trap.
83, Denver Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 050 at 4. Your number 2, caution lake turbulence, heavy 767, 4 mile final. Clear land, 16 left, caution lake turbulence 683.
Yeah, that must be what they're doing.
Yeah. That makes,
So
that makes
those guys are
sense.
going somewhere else.
And I've always appreciated
Second
that
1134, contact departure
when
today.
I've been
Roger, Sam.
inadvertently in an event.
Right, yeah. Stumbled across an event.
Well, I guess I shouldn't have meant it that way, but like one time I planned, like for example, we could have went to Portland. And,
Right.
You know, but the controller kept me in the queue with everybody else. It was it was an hour and a half wait to fly to the non-event airport. He kept telling me there's a ground stop, and I'm like, I'm not going to that airport, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Stand by. But it's tough. They've got whatever 4 centers and 4 approaches. I mean, they've got a lot of staff that can kind of coordinate that. This one didn't. This was. I think we were coming out of Atlanta. They weren't one of the featured airports.
Right, they just happened to pick up a lot of that inbound traffic, yeah.
Runway 25, wind
So there was
0504, clear for
one
takeoff.
tower dude that was trying to do everything.
Right. Oh, I know how that feels. Been in that spot a few times.
Yeah. I'll stay outside until we get a little closer here.
Okay.
1550, welcome to Denver. Continue on Delta 5, hold short of Whiskey Bravo.
Delta 5, short of Whiskey Bravo, Southwest 1550.
Got Captain Wendoso and Puck the Fens that have stopped in to say hi, so thank you for stopping in, guys. Appreciate you being here. Probably another, 10 minutes, you think, and be a lot more exciting to watch.
You're watching Taxi Time with Slant Alpha and Melvin Leroy. Whoa.
Red Bud 876 Heavy, welcome to Denver. Join Golf southbound ground 127.5.
Q Simulator
Southbound is right here,
2021.
correct?
Yeah.
It's one more. So Whiskey Charlie, Golf is the next one.
On tomorrow's stream, we'll take that part of the takeoff.
Yeah, right.
We'll do the outro. Hope you guys have enjoyed.
27.5, remember that.
Proper startup. Yeah, this is like a tutorial
The whole
video.
sort of Whiskey Bravo,
Yeah, there you go.
127.5. 27.5, short of Whiskey Bravo, United 183 in the right-hand turn, contact departure today. Contact departure 183, thanks for all your work. No worries. Southwest 2463, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 0504. Line up and wait, Southwest 2463.
And Captain Wendoso says he's inbound to Denver right now, and they're getting all kinds of vectors for spacing as well.
Departure United 183, flight level 670.
Not surprising.
107. United 183, you're still with Tower, departure 126.1. Love it.
All right, caffeine on board.
Yeah. I'm 2 Red Bulls in and due for another one.
Denver Tower, hello, Alaska 1151 on the visual, 16 right, direct Jetson.
Alaska 1151, Denver Tower, wind 0504, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Clear land 16 right, Alaska 1151.
OBFG2 is watching. Thank you very much. Yeah, the old days, number 18 for takeoff. Well, we were more than that, I think, earlier this stream. Our friend in front of us seems to have remained connected for the time being.
Yeah,
So.
good for him. I hope he's got stuff worked out, and he's not a rogue,
Yeah.
sneaker
Well,
guy.
we'll see.
You know, speaking of good old days, wouldn't it be fun if somebody modeled old Denver Stapleton Airport?
Oh yeah, I've thought about that.
Gosh, love that.
Southwest 2463, RNAV 2.
Why Not is with us as well. Wants to know if we're on VATSIM. Yeah, we are, and this is what it looks like.
Do we want to take a yes or no vote on whether or not he will remember Slant Whiskey? Will he clear us to an RNAV waypoint?
Release RNAV 2.
Oh, I'm sure we'll have it at least once.
25, wind 0504, clear for takeoff.
I doubt it.
RNAV 2, Birkin, cleared for takeoff, Southwest 2463. Southwest 2117, Denver Tower, wind, runway 25, line up and wait, wind
This part of the
0504.
airport, I'm definitely
Definitely needing mesh here.
Denver Tower DHL24 is holding short.
One thing
runway 25
that I don't remember who it was pointed out
Denver Tower, you'll be
on my stream was that this is one of the few airports that has claimed
just verify runway 25 line for weight.
that models snow in the wintertime.
Oh.
It just comes with the scenery, by the way.
Oh, okay, very cool.
Delta 683, welcome to Denver. Turn, roll all the way to the end, turn left, hold short of golf, ground 127.5.
Hold short of golf, over the ground,
12 behind us. And a couple more.
Tiger 9 Southwind 1291. That's 1291, Denver Tower, roger.
Chad, I think you hit the nail on the head. I think they're going to try to sneak those guys that are not going to go to Seattle out on that.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going on there. 727 Freak is with us. Says this is where all the excitement is. Yeah, exactly. What do we call it? Taxi Sim 2021.
Taxi Sim. At the Mugby, runway 25, wind 050 at 4, clear for takeoff.
If the guy in front of us is a line jumper, it would be funny if he got all the way up to the front of the queue, and then the tower controller told him that he needed to disconnect after waiting a half an hour with us.
DHL 24, Denver Tower, runway 25 at Bravo 2, line up and wait, wind 050 at 4.
Line up and wait, runway 25, DHL 24.
Denver Tower, Delta 5817, heavy with you for a visual on
Guy on the roll.
Yeah, I saw.
Delta 5817, Denver Tower, number 2, runway 16 right, wind 050 at 4, clear to land.
Clear to land, number 2, Delta 5817.
I've noticed also that our tower controller has started to manage arrivals on another runway, which he wasn't earlier, so it seems like they're consolidating positions here. Hopefully that means the traffic's starting to dissipate and they're getting everybody on their way. Oh, it looks like that Southwest reconnected down on the
Thank goodness.
outbound side. Yep, that would have been a bummer to go through all that wait.
That's right, 117, line and clear, thank you.
Up to 89 departures in Denver.
Mm.
It's pretty good for a Sunday evening.
Yeah, no kidding.
Appreciate the ATC, by the way. Seattle, Salt Lake, and Denver stepping up and helping out, man. It's so much fun when you guys are involved in things. Appreciate that.
That's 2117, contact departure, good day. That's 2117, contact departure, good day. DHL 24 on out to Mugby, runway 25, wind 050 at 4, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, DHL.
Alaska 1151, hold short of Whiskey Bravo, ground 127.5, good day.
Okay, hold short Whiskey Bravo, ground 27.5, Alaska 1151, we'll see you.
Good day, United 2440, Denver Tower, runway 25, line up and wait, wind 050 at 4.
25, line up and wait, United 2440.
United 1403, Denver Tower, you up? South 2117, contact departure, good day. United 1403, Denver Tower, you up?
It's a bad time to say I have to go to the bathroom.
Get at 2440, yard out to Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff, wind 050 at 4.
Alright, Mugby, 25, clear for takeoff, United 2440.
2440, yard out to Mugby, runway 25, clear for takeoff, wind 050 at 4. 25, Mugby, 25, clear for takeoff, United 2440. 25, clear for takeoff, United 2440. 25, Mugby, 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 25, clear for takeoff, United 2440. 25, Mugby Southwest 1291, Denver Tower, runway 25 at Bravo 2, line up and wait, wind 050 at 4.
All right, do we want to go ahead and
Southwest 1291.
jump into the takeoff flow here?
Yeah, let's go ahead and be ready to go with all that stuff.
Yeah. So people on my stream, I apologize, can be a little bit of a stall buzzer going off for just a
And
second.
Tower United 4685, well, hold you short, Bravo 2. At 4685, Denver Tower, Roger 1, actually 2 departures, part of yours.
Looks like we are number 4 as of right now.
Okay, can you verify the V speeds for me there, Cap?
Yeah. I think it was 18 and 30. 18, 18, and 30.
Thank you. And did you set the call outs off? I have to do that, don't I?
Yeah, I did. I turned mine off.
Departure, good day.
Oh, departure, United 24, you'll see it.
Alright, come out here. You can see pretty close still with our fuel and everything. It's funny because my B speeds just
Southwest
dropped
1291,
a little bit.
runway 25.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I might.
Fuel weight's going down.
I'll recheck mine. 17, 17, and 29, so they all went down by 1 knot. Yeah. Good call.
Okay. Now, just confirming you're manning the gear, but I'll be ready in case we have that glitch again.
Yeah, I'll be ready on that.
Okay, I'm working flaps
Got it.
and lights. Okay.
Got it. Oh, halfway through the second half, Maryland and Illinois are tied.
15, welcome to Denver. Continue on Delta 5, hold short of Whiskey Bravo.
Continuing on Delta 5, hold short of Whiskey Bravo, 1517.
Southwest 1291, contact departure, good day. Departure stay at Southwest 1291.
Should also give a quick shout out to Downwind Sim
United
for
2048, R after Mach
making
B, runway 25,
this
clear for
possible.
takeoff,
He
wind
did a
0504.
lot of work behind the scenes, getting shared cockpit app to work, that plug-in to work in FlyJSim 727. So wherever you're at there, Ralph, thank you much, man.
Amen. Absolutely.
4685, runway 25 at Bravo 2, line up and wait, wind 0504. Line up and wait, runway 25, United 4685.
Let's say we're number 2, sir.
I think you're ready. You're right.
Nobody else in the line jumper queue.
Maybe.
Tower, good evening, WestJet 580, final 16 right. WestJet 580, Denver Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 050 at 4, Josh, Mike, check.
Assigned runway 25 is confirmed.
About 3 minutes ago. Okay, check.
I
Can we
confirm
roll somewhat to the
as
end
well.
if you got stuff in back here? WestJet 580, you're number 1 for the runway. Nobody behind you. You can roll all the way to the end if you want to. Okay, check. Thanks. Delta 5817, hold short of Whiskey Bravo, ground 127.5 today.
Holding short of Whiskey Bravo, contact on 175.
Verified frequency 127.5, 275.
275.
Get at 2048, contact departure today. Departure today, 23. Get at 4685, RNAV to Mach B, runway 25, clear for takeoff. RNAV to Mach B, runway 25, clear for takeoff, United 4685. Get at 241, Denver Tower, runway 25, full length, line up and wait.
25 on wait, 241.
Alright, guys, here we go. Bobcat checked in. Ricky Bobby 1711 is with us. Got a packed airplane here, sir.
Nice.
Let's not screw this up.
Alaska 1331, Denver Tower, you up?
Jose Paco with us as well.
Alright, well the stall horn's going to go off for just a couple of minutes, guys, but once we're in the air, that'll turn off.
Alaska 1331, Denver Tower, you up?
And we'll be good to go, so appreciate it.
Unit 4685, contact departure, good day. Departure for United 4685, thank you very much, have a good day.
Jose Paco with that follow also. Thank you, guys, for being here tonight. Hopefully it's about to get a little more exciting. For good reasons, hopefully not bad reasons. One never knows.
United 241, flight heading 290, runway 25, wind 050 at 4, clear for takeoff.
290, runway 25, clear for takeoff, United 241.
American 298, Denver Tower,
290, confirmed.
line flap and wait.
Takeoff, takeoff EPR
Denver Tower, you up?
228 coming at you.
I see 228.
All right.
B knots.
Cross check.
B1 VR.
Rotate. Gear coming up.
Denver Tower, Frontier Flight 572 inbound, visual
You're
16 right. Frontier Flight 572, Denver Tower, runway 16 right, clear to land, wind 050 at 4, traffic's on the rollout to 16 right.
Okay, starting that turn to 290.
16 right, clear to land, Frontier Flight 572.
Japan Air 2359 with the approach ground 1650.
Japan Air 2359, heavy, Denver Tower, runway 16 left, clear to land, wind 050 at 4.
Runway 1650.
Alright, you can go flat zero for me.
Westjet 580, welcome to Denver, roll all the way to the end, turn left, Whiskey Alpha, contact ground 127.5. Whiskey Alpha, over to ground, property thanks. United 241, if you're not already, departure 126.1.
Over to departure, United 241, we'll see it. Change that over for you.
Alright.
Departure, good evening, United 241, 7.5, climb to 10,000.
United 241, Denver departure, ready to contact, climb via SID, correction. Maintain 10,000 for now, and present heading.
Maintain 10,000 and present heading, United 241. Flap 0 and indicating.
Okay. So we're climbing at 250, getting ready to level off at 10. I'll pull the power back. One to go. Yep.
That's your call. Sorry about that. Old
That's
habits.
okay. That's okay. I didn't really know whose call it was, but... And I guess at 10...
Flags off. You got flags.
I guess at 10 we can go 300, I guess, right?
Stay firm.
DHL 24, turn left, heading 020.
Turn left, heading 020.
We got some
United 2048, Denver departure.
terrain up ahead. We probably need to get a climb here soon.
I would hope. Yeah, there's some 14ers in this country.
Yeah.
United 4685. 5, contact Denver Center, 132.22. 132.22, you know, 46 takeoff.
I'm trying to maintain about 300 here until we get our climb.
DHL 24.
We don't get something here in a minute. I'm turning right.
Heading 280.
280 DHL 24.
And departure United 241, okay, we climb a little bit.
United 241, climb and maintain flight level 230, turn right heading 360.
230 and right turn 260, United 241, thanks. 230, 260?
Sorry about that, I had a guy going
About
around
360 is what.
10,000 or 11,000.
That's what I heard. 360 on the heading.
So I apologize for that delay. Yeah, no problem.
360.
Yeah, we're departure American 208 with
Makes more sense.
8,000 feet for 10,000 feet.
All right, we're back to our climb EPR.
Departure, we're to contact, climb and maintain. Correction, climb via SID.
Climb via SID, 208.
Okay, 10, landing lights, taxis off. Looks like accidentally turned the strobe. Cabin beacon off. Sorry about that. Belts come back off. Auto brakes disarmed. After takeoff check, whenever you're ready, Cap.
Okay, let's go with it.
Right flaps.
Our, yep.
Anti-ice, not needed, gear up, and we're leaving it up on mine because it
Okay.
has that problem.
Yeah, I didn't center the gear. I'm going to leave it where it is just because we had that issue.
I can confirm it's up on my
Okay,
on
good.
my sim.
That works for me.
Hydraulics were checked normal. Auto pack, trip switch is cut off, and pressurization is confirmed and set to flight after takeoff check was complete.
All right. Thank you, sir. I got
Climb
Count Cruiser
floor.
with the follow button on my side.
The cabin crew.
DHL 24, contact Denver Center, 132.22.
Contacting Denver Center, DHL 24, you enjoy the rest of your evening.
United 241, maintain present heading, intercept the Denver 334 radio outbound.
Maintain present heading, intercept the 344 radio outbound. At 241. 334. I can't.
That's
do
okay.
that today.
That's okay. It's like we're
I've
going
got us,
through standard pressure here.
Okay, firm.
Departure, American 569, with you on the flight heading 290, 7,000, 7,000.
American 569, Denver departure, ready to contact.
Looks like our navs are working. I've got 31 away from Denver and about 72 to
Heading
land.
10,000.
So
Okay, good. Yep, that's what I'm showing. Confirmed. And at 60, it's our turn point, right?
United 4685, you sell my frequency?
check on that standby.
American 569, climb and maintain flight level 3, correction 230.
It's like 60.
230 for American 569.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have that up in front of me here, but that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm reading that right. So 60 miles out to the point Yami.
Yeah, I'll get that played
Okay.
up just to confirm that. I believe you're right.
Yeah, I'm on it for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so standard pressure, what we're coming through 209 right now, right?
American 298, contact Denver Center 127.
21-1, 21-2, yeah.
127.65 for American 2
Yeah, okay, confirm 60 to Yami, and then
241, contact
left-hand
Denver Center
turn
127.65.
on the
2765, that was for us, 2765.
2765, 1941. Thank you.
Oh.
2765.
I'm not in nav mode yet. I'm still waiting for the radio to start coming in.
For 298, thank you.
Or less.
Center, good evening, United 241, climbing 20.5.
United 241, Denver Center, hello, climb and maintain level 340. 340, United 241.
340 set. Altitude select rearmed. Alright, so we're starting to come in on that radial now.
Count Cruiser, thanks so much for the follow.
Oh, he's over on my side too. Yeah, thanks for checking us both out tonight. Alright, I'm showing 50 miles, so 10 to go on our transition.
Confirming.
Still getting about 1,000 feet on the climb, so I'm going to leave the power where it is. And we have officially joined the mob. Headed out to Seattle.
United 2048, same October. Did we get weather going?
Yeah, I've got active sky running.
Okay. I mean, weather
United 2048, Roger.
Oh, yeah, weather radar was activated.
Thank you.
Maintain Mach 8 or greater for 2048.
All right, 57.
Yep.
Outbound.
Yep. I'm in heading select if you need to change radios.
All right, Laramie selected.
What's the course again?
Course is 305.
Okay, course 305 dialed in.
569, Denver Center, hello, climb, maintain level 360.
Looks like we're pretty much on it, so I'm turning now.
Gotcha. Cherokee will be next. 15-0.
And I'm showing 43 miles inbound.
Agreed.
Overshot just a little bit, so we'll come back and get the radial. Edge of power up.
Laramie.
Stockholm 1134.
People Laramie will be outbound on a 273 for 36 miles.
1995.com, 1134.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're switching over to the en route portion at that point. I gotta get that in front of me, thank you.
Denver Center, United Alliance 310.
Yeah, 27388. Yep, you're right. Got it.
United 183 to maintain level 340. Thank you.
At Denver Center, United 2048, I don't think we can get up to Mach 0.8 right now.
Okay, you're probably not going to be able to maintain Mach 8 over there. It's endless transition, maintain Mach 80 or greater.
Roger, Mach 8 or greater.
Overcorrected the radio. I'm coming back and getting it now. Sorry.
Yeah, my pencil's rolling off the desk back here on the engineer's panel.
Sorry about that.
How am I supposed to do my fuel calculations?
In your head, man, as always.
That's a scary thought. One of my galley powers got turned off. Sorry about that. I wonder the flight attendant gave me
Only
that
half the
dirty
plane has only half the plane has coffee today.
extra bag of peanuts for that side.
Okay, all right. Put it on the captain's tab.
This looks pretty good here.
All right. On my side, we're showing above the cloud layer. Looks like we're below freezing, but above the cloud layer. So I think we're okay for icing for right now.
I agree.
United 8109, number center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Not sure what the wind is, but it looks like it's taking a long time to get back over onto that radial. So I'm gonna make the correction angle a little more aggressive here and get back on it.
Number center, good evening, Southwest 1540, 12.9 climbing rate ascent.
Southwest 1540, Denver Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 320.
Climbing date level 320, Southwest 1540.
In the 8109, that looks like the refilled their flight attendant said they didn't get it, but can we climb to level 380 instead?
To what?
Level 380.
United 8109, climb and maintain
Okay,
flight
now
level
we're
380.
Thanks, 30 for 8109.
Now we're coming back into it. Oh, what I missed earlier, we got a follow over here from Ryan Wellington. Thank you, Ryan, for being with us tonight.
American 2048, are you Mach 8, 800 gator now?
Negative, let me get up to cruise and see if I can get up there to 248.
Roger, what's your best Mach number right now?
Mach 0.73, and we have the throttles full up.
United 183, contact Alexander 119.95.
195, 183, have we not?
Yeah, it's having trouble getting on this radial, I guess, because some wind correction. I'm going to go back into heading select and kind of
United 241,
Yeah,
Mach
we're
number.
within 10 miles of it too, so it's
just tell them we're Mach 0.8.
Mach 0.8 for United 241.
Roger.
Yeah, what was our outbound after we pass
we're
it?
going to be turn 273
Okay.
for 36 miles.
Okay.
United 241, maintain Mach 77.
Maintain Mach 0.77.
United 241.
We'll slow it down. One to go. All right, 273.
Center, Southwest 1540, wonder if we could amend our cruise to 360.
Southwest 1540, roger, maintain flight level 360.
Oh, 360, 1540, thanks.
so there's 77.
And we'll track this for 36.
All right, arrived at cruise. I'm trying to get the speed down to 77 and get us on this radio. But if you want to go through whatever other
What's your Mach number now?
cruise checklist.
About
Okay.
0.77, and it looks like 0.75 the fastest I can go without overspeeding 3923.
So you're 7.7 now, but you can only go 7.5.
775, yeah, 23.
Okay, Roger. United 2040, maintain Mach 7.7.
Maintains Mach 77, 23.
United C41 for internal sequence, turn right, heading 320, maintain Mach 76.
At
320 and Mach 0.76.
241.
Got it. 320 Mach 76.
Sounds good. All right, so cruise flow. I think we're ready. And I'm sorry, Cal, I don't see a cruise checklist, but I'm going to start off this cruise flow here.
Yeah, they're just the flows.
Gotcha.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Gotcha. Cruise alerted.
American 298, some Mach number.
Any lights, inboards are off. All my lights are off. Turn off lights are off. Timber
Center Southwest 2079 with you out of flight level 180 for flight level 230.
both sides.
Southwest 2379, number center. Hello, maintain flight level 340.
I found maintain flight level 340 Southwest 2079. Thank you very much.
United 2440, contact Solid Center 119er, point 905 today.
295, United 2440, good day.
American 298, clear, direct Delta November Juliet. And what was your Mach number again?
All right, I got it dialed in. No, yeah, I don't know who that was for, but it wasn't for us. He might have meant it for us, but that's not what we said.
Yeah.
American 298, Denver.
American 298, sorry.
So I'm just trying to get the speed dialed in.
Yeah, that is so hard, man. This plane, more than any, really varies
American
depending on the
569,
wind.
same Mach number.
Yeah.
0.78 for American 569.
American 569, Roger, maintain Mach 77.
All right, and did you want to get us inbound to the next BOR, just so when we ever get directed to it, we'll be ready?
Got it set 1500 is Cherokee. And
Okay. Yeah, we're not really on any airways. We're just direct to the
No,
next
we're not
one,
right
so we
now,
can kind of
yeah.
just, as long as we're picking it up, we can just set the next one.
yeah, so I'll set it in mine. I've got us right now at about a 264 direct.
Okay.
Which, and again,
I'm still showing tracking outbound from the last one, so if you want to just flip mine over.
Okay. I got you. All right, you're tracking 15-0 now.
Okay, got it.
I'm going to set Big Piney, which is our next one here, at 1650.
Looks like 1.59 is getting us about
United 2440, you with me?
about where we need to be with speed, maybe 160.
American 569 for sequence turn right, heading 340, expect direct Delta November Juliet.
340 for American 569.
American 298, Denver. 0 greater American 298.
Yeah, if you need to step away for a second, there, Slanty, I could handle the comms and the.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
241 limited when you got Bravo Papa India viewer.
All right, we currently are receiving Big Pine VOR at
241 Roger, clear direct Bravo Papa India viewer.
Clear direct to Big Piney at 241. Okay, I'll switch you over to Big Piney 1650.
Okay, got it. Looks like direct's about a 269, somewhere down there.
I agree. All right, and you're showing about 163, which is what I'm showing, which is good. Always good when the numbers match up.
Yep.
1996 Emerson.
1620. Donnelly after that.
Flight level 3609 at 1996.
Right. Yeah, concur.
Okay. I've got that in standby.
United 241, resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed at
241.
That's good news. Alright, so what is normal speed for us?
That's 0.78, 0.80.
Dragon 569, clear direct Delta November Juliet VR.
280 is what I usually shoot for.
Delta November Juliet
Equates to.
We'll go direct American 569.
I'll go ahead and do our cabin announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached our cruise altitude of 34,000 feet. We've turned off the fasten seatbelt signs. Cabin crew is going to be coming around shortly with a fine selection of Red Bull products and leftover New Year's pies. So relax and enjoy the flight.
Delta correction United 2048, contact solid center 119.9 5 today.
United 885, climbing to 23,000, with you. At Denver Center, that's 119.95. Yep.
Direct
Southwest 889, Denver Center, climb and maintain, flight level 300.
Then we are outbound from there, 1620. Alright. So this makes no sense to me, Cap. We've got 146 to Big Piney, which is our next waypoint, and the waypoint, the VOR after that is only showing 78 miles. What is going on?
I wonder if we're picking up one on a closer one on the same frequency, maybe.
Probably. So I'm looking, 1620.
Looks like it's something off of about 3 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
United 241, contact solid center 119.95 today.
1995, United 241. See you.
Sending today, Southwest 1291, flight level 320. Southwest 1291, Salt Center, Roger. Be advised, you're pretty much over-modulated and the AFB is too loud. So see if you can configure your mic into green range on AFB. Southwest 1291, yeah, I'll fix that, sorry.
Solid Center, good evening, United 241, 340, direct Big Piney.
At 241, Solid Center, Roger.
It's the Muddy Mountain VOR, by the way.
No, okay, you found it. I didn't find it, but yeah, based on the RMI, it's kind of off our 3 o'clock.
Yeah. I normally have all the VORs in Wyoming committed to memory. So
Right? Yeah, of course. Home area, you should. Okay, that looks like, so I got it set to 1.89. It looks like we've kind of stabilized at Mach 8.2, so we'll leave it there. You're not having any buffering issues or buffeting issues or anything on your end.
No.
Looks nice and smooth on my side. Alright, I am going to step out for a restroom break, sir. So
Sounds good. Sounds good.
You're,
I'll take it if I need it.
okay, your airplane.
Airplane.
Frontier Flight 145, contact Sully Center 125.902. Frontier Flight 145, contact Sully 125.902.
So everybody who's checked in, by the way, here, appreciate you stopping by. Ryan, good to see you. Ryan D, 1994. I've said hello to you already. I'm going to say it again. Good fixes. Good to have you along, Black Fox, as always. Complete freedom. We are in the shared cockpit. If you didn't get the memo there, or didn't recognize the guy's voice, it's Slant Alpha Adventures, who is the pilot flying today. We are the pilot monitoring as well as the engineer. And yeah, so far so good. We had quite a long ground hold. There were something like 90 planes that were leaving Denver, and you know, so it took us a while. Probably, I don't know. It was good. It was good. 45 minutes, I think. By the time, maybe it was even a little longer now. By the time we got pushed,
2048, turn 30 degrees right, back for sequence.
Got the engine started taxiing.
30 degrees.
I think there were probably 20, 25 planes that had to depart before us. Yeah, and almost that many coming back. Most of the traffic was heading from Denver to Seattle, but there were a good, may still be. Jump to the split screen here. I can show you guys. So
that's at your discretion.
What I'm seeing here is
and at discretion, Southwest 1291. Stockcom 8.
So now it's 57 arrivals, 92 departures. So yeah, almost a 2-to-1 departure to arrival from Denver out to Seattle. So really a cool event, and again, really appreciate the ATC that'll stay up late on a Sunday night, help us out, help us have some fun. It's way more enjoyable. You guys are there to help us out, but yeah, he does. What I find, usually, is when I get up over 0.8, I start to porpoise a bit, and you see it a little bit there with the trim, but my trim just goes back and forth, back and forth. So I try to keep it a little bit like about 0.78 or so.
You should be during Donnelly, is that okay?
But, no.
I've already made changes.
Definitely a plane that has its own personality.
And so I'll just come back to
Heck of a lot of fun.
And 23, for now, clear direct to Donnelly.
I'm back on deck, by the way.
All right.
So we didn't get any
That's one I'm going to, sorry.
any changes in the navigation plan.
Negative.
Speed was drifting up. I pulled the power back a touch. Oh, Maryland beat Illinois, it looks like. Thank you for the update, Rob Bockley. We got WD Person has hit the follow button as well while I was out of the room.
Okay, 241, clear direct to Donnelly.
Direct to Donnelly. At 241. Let's see if we can get that. Is that?
Celtic Center, good day.
Yeah, we're picking it up. Now
Yep.
90. All right, so
All right, well, let me go into heading mode. Yep, all right, I'm in heading mode.
I'll flip you to 1620 now. All right, we're good there.
Traffic 298, Celtic Center, right here.
What's the direct course?
95 miles? No, it should be pretty close to where we're at, honestly.
I can't get the needle to center. Where are we?
Okay.
Okay, transport 7200, contact
Let me
Denver
see
Center
what I have
132.22.
13222, air transport, 10 Betty.
Southwest 1291, cross Spain at and maintain 16,000.
Okay, I'll give him a call.
Salt Lake
Just
City,
get a
altimeter
vector cover a
3037.
little closer.
Yeah, whatever we're picking up, its distance is increasing.
You got it now. Oh, yeah, jeez. Okay, I'll call him. Salt Lake Center, United 241.
Good.
Yeah, we're actually picking up right now the Muddy Mountain VOR, which is north of our course. Could we just get a vector cover a little closer to Donnelly? It's like, what the who?
Yeah, 241, flighting 280, and advise when to airboat direct Donnelly.
280 will give you a call when we're direct on. Appreciate help. All right, sir. Ask
Got
and
him.
shall receive.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, you're right. We are counting up, so we're going away from that money now.
Yeah. All right, well, I'll spin this back around, and when it centers in, we'll know.
Salt Lake Center, good evening. Delta 1521 with you at flight level 370.
What else was I about to say?
Delta 5021, Salt Lake City, roger.
All right, so I'll leave Donnelly there. I'm going to put Pendleton, the standby.
We got ZBWYS checked in over here with us. Thank you for checking back in.
125.902. 125.925.
Red Bull number 3 underway.
Okay, 2048 clear to Donnelly. Clear.
Somebody else is jumping BORs.
Yeah, but they may be cheating.
Salt Lake Center, American 569, level 360.
There's something I'm going to check. Oh,
Ferry 569, Salt Lake City, roger.
because we did have.
Salt Lake Center, 2200, contact Denver down 14 level 350.
Okay. So you remember, Rob, back a while ago, we had some issues with VOR frequencies not matching up out of Catalina.
Mm-hmm.
And we ended up figuring out that the actual frequency had changed, but
Oh, yeah.
hadn't been updated on the Sky Vector.
Right.
That happened actually at my home airport at Riverton Regional, which is now Central Wyoming Regional Airport. I got a new frequency, and it did not roll over until January 1. So I always check now whenever we have some stuff
Yeah, yeah.
this, because I'm realizing that's a thing. But I'm seeing that it is 1620.
2127 with you, flight level 350.
Okay, yeah, sometimes if you flip back and forth between the high map and the VFR map, you'll see discrepancies like that.
It seems strange that they would have two identical VOR frequencies relatively close together like this. So
Yeah.
it's interesting.
Yeah. Now, of course, air traffic control is trying to clear us to it pretty far out, thinking that we are just, doing that on an FMC or whatever. So
That's true. That's true.
sometimes they get a little overly aggressive with those long directs, and us slant whiskey guys can't really do those. So that's fine. We'll just keep this heading until get a little closer in.
Yep.
And our friend stabbed to the face has to bail out of the plane, so hopefully the parachute opens.
Cross Spain and maintain 16,000, Salt Lake City altimeter 3037.
Cross Spain at 16,000 and altimeter 3037 for United 4685.
Southwest 1291, contact Salt Lake City on 120.27.
Southwest 1291 CR.
Salt Lake Center, Delta 2127 with you, 350.
Oh, and somebody was pointing out. Oh, go ahead. Melvin.
All right, sorry. So I'm seeing our DME counter is just reset. So hopefully we'll start to track that now. We're getting close enough, maybe.
Someone on my stream pointed out that our weather is not the same, and I think it's because we had originally intended for you to connect as slave and me as master, and vice versa. So I'm running active sky, and it might not be propagating over to you.
Yeah, and then we switched it.
Yeah.
Also.
Right. Well, so, right. So I am in master now. Right.
Could also be explaining things, yeah. But I don't have a whole lot of like the shimmy. I see it a little bit.
Salt Lake City. Salt Lake Center on 125.902.
2592. Have a good night, 1941.
See you.
Salt Lake City United 8109 level 30.
Yeah, I've got some patchy clouds, probably about 3,000 feet below us.
Salt Lake Center, good evening, United 241, 340. We're trying to go direct on the amp, but I picked up the VR.
Chief Flight 1 Arthur.
Actually, do you have it? Are you?
No, I'm not.
Still tracking up.
7288 contact. Salt Lake 119.905.
Oh, it's the standby DME that went to 0. So that's Pendleton, which is after Donnelly.
Since we have a couple minutes, Melvin, okay if I do a couple of announcements for the Slant Alpha stream?
Absolutely.
Alright, just want to remind everybody that Slant Alpha Adventures is a official media partner for FlyJSim Expo, which will be a hybrid online and in-person event, God willing, taking place at the Town & Country Resort San Diego June 4th to 6th, and my flight arrangements and hotel arrangements have been made. Fingers crossed that we get to keep them, and I'll be seeing you guys out from San Diego, either over the stream or hopefully in person. Some of you able to make it out there and say hi. But June 4th through 6th at the Town & Country San Diego. The other one is that we've got our monthly raffle drawing going on at the Slant Alpha stream. If you've got those alphabet points at the bottom of your chat panel, you got the little alphabet serial icon. You can redeem 1,000 of those points for 1 raffle ticket or 5,000 of those points for 6 raffle tickets. You might want to hold on to those because we do that drawing at the end of each month. So you've got a couple of weeks yet to build up those points, maybe redeem 5,000 at a time and get that 1 extra entry. But the winner at the end of the month will get a $25 gift certificate either to xplane.org store or amazon.com winner's choice.
.com 1134 clearing to Pendleton, Papa Delta Tango.
Thank you, Melvin.
Papa Delta Tango, .com 1134.
I got something in. Oh no, that's still the one counting upwards. 150 miles.
United what?
United what? Oh, and there you go, Melvin.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, of course. Since I got a moment, I'll just go ahead and put you in for those now.
Salt Lake, it's 2440, level 340.
It's kind of nerve-wracking cruising along at a heading and not having any kind of navigational aids.
Well, yeah, it's harkens you back to your flight in the DC-3.
Oh my God,
Try not to miss Greenland.
Crossing the Labrador, yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
We've got to be getting close. I'm going to give him a call and just see. Salt Lake Center, United 41. I think something's not right because we're not picking up anything now. We're not picking up Donnelly, and we're not picking up Pendleton after that either.
183. I'm showing you climbing from 348 and I'm trying to fix autopilot. Yep. Okay. Stand by. Now I'm going back down 340. Roger. Frontier flight 145. Frontier flight 145 contacts, Salt Lake 1277 connect. Frontier flight 145.
It's like the speed's kind of settled in here. Well, now it's drifting. Now it's drifting up a little bit, but it's okay. Rather get there a little too quick than a little too slow.
Salt Lake Center, United 41.
Yep.
Yes, sir. We are apparently not going to be able to pick up the Donnelly VOR. I'm not sure what's going on. Just wanted to kind of give you a heads up and maybe if you can give us a venture towards Pendleton. I have no idea how close we are, but it's been long enough. We should.
241 turn 15 right, vector for picking up the VOR.
15 to the right. Appreciate that. 241.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to break out the sextant.
Right.
Use the eyebrow windows.
I'm back with you. Roger.
I do have that tuned. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm not picking up any DME for that.
Yeah, no, likewise.
.com, the 1134, 1277.
Alright, well, we'll just...
The other pretty Salt Lake City Center.
Worst case scenario, we get vectors all the way into Seattle.
True enough. They do claim to be a slant, risky, friendly community.
United 183, Roger.
Scenery in the clouds right now.
Pendleton, Papa Delta Tango.
Absolutely out of this world.
Amen. Yeah, absolutely.
Correct. Get on later.
Getting some wing flex. What a plane. I love this plane.
Looks like the revised arrival time is right around midnight Eastern.
I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow, but it'll be good.
Oh, yeah. Always good.
Memories.
Always fun. We got some cheer bits over here from Complete Freedom. Thanks for stopping into the stream. Hope that you're enjoying. Nice, relaxing flight over the Rocky Mountains, west from Denver, up towards Seattle.
Okay, sir, I'm going to go take another quick break here. I'll be right back.
Okay, my comms. We're on a shared cockpit flight with our friend MelvinLeroy. And those of you watching on MelvinLeroy's stream, hello to you as well. The FlyJSim 727-100 Tri-Jet, vintage Tri-Jet, doing all this through radio navigation only. Right now we're not receiving our next VOR. So that's why we got Salt Lake Center to give us a vector, just kind of make sure we're still pointed in the right direction. Not sure if it's a scenery issue, or I think we're just probably, my personal guess is that we're just too far out to receive it yet. Complete Freedom says it looks like fun, was watching Melvin, wanted to hop over and see it from my side. Very cool. Glad you could check us out tonight, sir.
It's kind of far away. It's 400 to 300 miles, but let me know if you'll be able to pick it up.
Okay, that explains it. You can head to 241. No, we're not picking up anything on it yet. We're doing this traditional slant whiskey, so we won't probably for a little while.
Okay, Roger, just let me know when you pick it up. Shouldn't be that long.
Loco, you still want us on present heading for now?
Yep, that should be heading toward the same general direction that everybody going to.
Yeah, sounds good. Melvin, if you were talking to me, your mic's not back on.
Test 1, 2.
Yeah, no, it was echoey, like it was far away from you. So he was just kind of reconfirming with us, but he said it's probably still about 300 miles away, and well, that kind of explains it. Yep.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're still on the same heading, and get there when we get there.
All right. Sounds good. All right, Titanium Druid's checking out over on my stream. Have a great night.
Good night, Mr. Druid.
Yep.
And he says the same thing over on my channel. Yep. Thanks very much for stopping in. You're strapped back in. Your comms.
I am back, sir. Appreciate roll on it. Hitting the follow button there. Welcome to Prop Culture. I had to re-record, by the way, Slant Alpha, all of my welcome sounds and all that good stuff, which is not really a huge deal, except for it was tougher to get the 3-year-old in the studio than I thought for a second round of recordings. So yeah.
He entered into contract negotiations for higher number of cookies.
Yeah, it got a little squirrely today, so
Gotcha.
Some of the re-recordings are not quite the same professional quality. They're a little bit more left of center.
Understood. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's part of the charm of that kind of thing. I have on my computer a bunch of old sounds that I had my then 2 or 3 year old record for Windows sounds, like expanding Windows, minimizing Windows, and the big one that she did was "You've Got Mail," similar to the old AOL.
Yeah.
But the way she pronounced it at the time was "You've got meal."
I love it. I love it.
Actually, I wonder if I can find it on the computer.
Tell you what, we are not going to have a lot of extra fuel when this is all said and done.
Salt Lake Center, 216 Yankee. Are you
That
waiting
doesn't
for
seem
me to
like it.
request taxi to Ram 4 Gate? No, November 2136 Yankee. I tell you taxi to Ram at your discretion, or we are on this frequency. Copy, 236 Yankee. This might be the misunderstanding with my apology.
All right.
We started.
November 680, Papa contact Seattle, question Salt Lake 119 at point 9 and 5. Have a good night.
Now, 727 Freak says, situations like this are the reason I like to fly with a receiver for backup. Yeah, and I've played around with it, but I'm just not well versed enough in it yet to have a lot of confidence in it. We got to follow over here from Wellington P also. Not sure what it looks like on your side, Melvin, but I just got a weather redraw which shows quite a bit of cloud cover here now.
Hello, citation 174.
Yeah, I am seeing much more myself also. Not quite as thick as yours, but it's definitely as thick as it's been on mine so far.
Philly City, Center Flight 727, we're with you. United 2440, clear Pendleton, thanks for the help. United 2440, say again? United 2440, clear Pendleton, thanks for the help. Clear Pendleton, United 2440, no problem. It's just, what, 2 additional minutes that you got to be in that cockpit a little bit longer? If I didn't have to get up at 5:15, it wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, I feel you. I'm still doing that for every other day. Salt Lake Center, United 2048, flight 1340. United 2048, Salt Lake Center, roger. Salt Lake Center, hello, citation 1714, hotel flight level 3980.
The good news is when we look on VATSPy, we do seem to be headed in the right direction. Although that's kind of a cheat.
174 Tango Hotel. Sorry, my bad. I might have stepped on you. What are you capable of doing?
About everything. I can go check the equipment suffix for 14 Hotel. Roger. United 183, confirm you're direct Pendleton, Papa Delta Tango. Yeah, I'm turned back to Delta now. Confirm. United 183. November 174 Tango
So,
Hotel. I got a small
I do have a
route bus ready to
serious
copy.
concern actually about our fuel. Here
Really?
at 90. We're down under 10,000 pounds
Roger, go ahead for
right
14
now.
Hotel.
So we've spent roughly 2/3 of our fuel right now. And are not quite halfway.
Alright, well, let's kind of do some math and see if, see what we think here.
I'm showing us below 900,000 pounds actually right now.
Okay.
Okay, I'm a little confused here. She wants to go.
So we've actually burned about 71% of our total fuel at this point.
Correct. Okay, so we're going direct to Kilo Alpha.
We might need to divert.
One for 14 Hotel. No, it's going to be Kilo Alpha Mike Papa Romeo and then the last one around.
Alright, let's do some math. The hourly fuel burn is 7,400. How much further do we have?
Turn 20 right back to Fort Smith.
So you said we've got a total of what left?
Well, I am showing us about, jeez, I would say about 7,500 right now.
Oh, we got a better. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Alright, well, let's start figuring out our plan here. So if we need to, where are we now? Let me get the chart up in front of me.
That's the hard part. We're direct, and we're trying to go Donnelly right now.
Hold high.
So we do have Pendleton, Oregon coming up, which I think could support us. We've got Spokane, might be a little too far away to do.
So we're supposedly navigating direct Donnelly, but we're not there yet.
We were, according to the controller, we were 300 and some, or how far away, I don't remember what he told you.
So we made it west of Big Piney.
American 569, you turn 20 right, please.
And what do we...
See if I can tune in like Baker City or something here. See if we've got that.
Yeah, we want to look at Boise.
15, yeah, that might be a good spot. 1530, let me see if we've got. We're not picking up Baker City yet either. What's going on? Okay, what are we picking up?
Well, we were west of
Boise. Okay, 1330. All right, we are picking up. We're 168 miles and closing to Boise. So that must mean we're still a little east.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yep, looks like we're 180 miles due east of Boise.
Pretty darn close.
Alright, let's
that might be not a bad
I think that's going to be our plan. Let's go ahead and
alright, I'll go ahead and give him a call.
Yep.
American 298, clear Pendleton, Papa Delta Tango.
And I'm going to try to make him feel guilty for making us wait so long.
Yeah, exactly.
Clear to Papa Delta Tango, American 298. American 2248, fly heading 340, and the spacing not going to work out.
So not only are the passengers mad at us for waiting on the
American
ground, we're not even going to get them there.
340.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry, United 20.
American 298, clear on Pendleton.
Oh my god.
American 569, clear on Pendleton. Direct to Pendleton, American 569.
Yeah, sure about that. The guy in front. This is why something. Never mind.
Center United 241.
Yes.
Hi, yes, sir. Fuel calculations are showing we may end up being a little short into Seattle, where we're going to request to divert to Boise at this time.
United 241, Roger. Goodbye.
Black Fox is saying this is going to be a three-part stream
Salt
now.
Lake Center, Southwest
Yeah.
1540, level 360.
Southwest 1540, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Yeah, and Desert Fox says, I thought I recognized that voice on Salt Lake saying we're unable, we're Slant Whiskey.
742, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Yeah, Northwest Orient says we've got a familiar voice on center. This is one of our ZDC colleagues working center right now, so I know this guy pretty well. Met him a number of times.
Hey, RPO.
So what is our present position? We're off of Boise VOR,
Center, American 569, do you want us to stay?
167 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can maintain that speed for now.
Roger.
Salt Lake Center, Southwest 2079 with you at flight level 240.
Yeah, Desert Fox, we're in shared cockpit with MelvinLeroy if you want to see the other side.
Turn 20 left, back there for final.
United 241, was that for us?
United 241, fly, turn 20 left.
Okay.
20 degrees left, 240, United 241. Got it, sorry.
No problem. I'm having a hard time understanding you.
That's like Center,
Yeah.
Southwest 2079 with you, flight level 340.
So he's basically got us direct to Boise.
Southwest 2379, Salt Lake Center, Roger.
Let's get a weather briefing there.
All right, I'll go get that weather real quick. See if we can do it the right way. Now I won't be able to pull it that way. Just do BTR text. All right, I'm seeing a 130 at 8.
United 241, thanks for now. Contact Salt Lake on 120.27, correct?
12027, United 241.
Frontier Flight 722, are you able to do anything lower? I mean, yeah, slower? We can if you need to, Frontier Flight 742. Frontier Flight
At 5, squawk 6017.
Good visibility on the ground, altimeter 3039.
Okay. What was the wind you said?
130 at 8.
Okay, so
Salt Lake Center, United 241, 340, we're diverting to Boise.
Yeah, 241, that's like center or radar car, disregard.
Good Fixin' says we're really testing the controllers, not only our
Yeah,
slant whiskey,
241
but
like center, cleared
divert.
to the Boise airport via radar vectors, direct, turn left, heading 250.
Cleared radar vectors direct, we'll turn left 250, United 241.
I got a
All right.
250.
All right, so I am seeing, looks like we have runway 10 left or 10 right as our choices.
Okay. Start getting prepped for
10.
those.
Yep, 10 left would get us a little closer to the terminal. It's a little longer. It's got new paint.
Alright, what do we have approach-wise to those?
All right, I'm seeing we do have a high ILS Zulu and a localizer Zulu to 10 right. We have a standard ILS Yankee or localizer Yankee to 10 right.
Yeah, I think that's
And,
probably what we're going to end up on.
Yep. And so we don't have anything to 10 left, unfortunately.
Okay.
All right.
10 right,
There's a
10 right will work
there's
fine.
a VOR DME to 10 left if you want it.
Okay. I think the ILS Yankee to 10 right's probably fine.
All right, we'll request that.
get that information up here. ILS Yankee 10, right?
Papa Charlie says we need to start arranging some buses to get the passengers the rest of the way to Seattle.
We're just going to put them in a hotel that has an open bar right now.
We'll take them all on some free bush flights in the Idaho area.
There you go. Black Fox is diverting the search and rescue as well as the DC-3 fleet with baking goods to Boise.
Okay, good.
All right. I'm going to set you up. Localizer frequency is 111.1.
Okay.
Set that right now. The approach course when it's timed is 102. We will have the airport elevation is 2,871. We can brief that approach when we look closer.
Okay, I'm actually going to go ahead and set the course now because we're navigating by heading.
All right.
So we can actually go ahead and just start preparing for it now.
102. All right. So you want me to?
Yeah, you can just start dialing all in. Yeah, we're good.
Radio's over, and I'll keep the Boise 1330 active in standby, so we know how far away we are. About 111 miles is what I'm showing.
Roger.
And the initial fix is at or above 5,000 at Jimmy. So we've got what 29 to lose. Although they'll help us with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think just about 100 miles to descend sounds about right.
I would say so. That's usually pretty close.
Yeah, Frederick G just stopped it over here on stream. Wanted to find out why we had to divert. Yeah, it's because we partied it up too much while we were in line there at Denver.
Yeah, we're down to about 6,000 pounds right now. We would have not made it.
No, I agree.
Would have probably made for pretty good stream drama.
Well, I think it is anyway, but
how far we could glide.
yeah.
I already did that though. I did that up at Yakutuk, bringing the beaver back home.
Oh, that's right.
3 fuel tanks.
Yeah, 241, descend to maintain 13,000 at the Boise altimeter 3039.
13,3039, United 241.
All right, 13,000 coming down.
Put the altimeter in mind just so I remember it.
.3039 was it?
A-firm.
Okay, I'll dial it into the standby here.
Yeah, we could hop in the bush planes and head out on the same route that we flew. I think it was Bush League
1129,
backcountry flying number 1, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm, the very first one. Yep, very first one.
Speed 210 knots. Reduce speed to 10 knots, descend and maintain 9,000, Delta Air 91129.
And Delta 1129, that is 210, knots. Reduce speed to 210 knots, Delta 1129.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just started our descent into Boise. We ask that you return to your seats, fasten your seat belts. The weather there is light winds, 10 statute miles of visibility and clear, and temperature there is just about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Cabin crew is going to come around one last time, collect trash, take care of any last minute needs. We will work on your hotel arrangements there in Boise and get you up on your way to Seattle as soon as possible. Thanks for flying United Airlines.
United 1884, contact Salt Lake Center 127.7. United 1884, 27.7, have six.
Set the landing altitude here at 2871.
Rob Valkyrie says we're blowing a multi-million-dollar business deal that he had going on in Seattle, so he's not a happy camper right now.
No, I don't blame him.
Well, we will pass your complaint to the Denver Airport Authority.
That's correct.
November 377 Charlie Golf, contact LA Center 125.8.
25.8, 7 Charlie Golf, good night.
One complication, Melvin, is that I have no idea what to put for our planned landing weight at this point. So I guess we're going to have to just kind of eyeball the V speeds.
Yeah, you know,
I think, honestly, the ones that are in the spreadsheet are probably pretty close.
and the tool itself, I think, will get you pretty close.
Okay.
If you open up that rev card, it's saying I'm seeing about 115 or so for a flaps 30 landing, and it's based on the weight that we have.
Yeah.
That'll at least get us in the neighborhood.
Okay, so it might be a few knots higher than what's in our spreadsheet.
Yeah, I'd have to go back and look.
With the visibility looking like coming into Southern.
Yeah, I'm seeing a rev speed of 110 for right now, based off of a landing weight of 108,000. So yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'll feel it out. No worries.
And the visibility is 10 miles. Visibility, come on, like, Delta 1129, flight present, heading, descend and maintain 8,000. Descend and maintain 8,000, flying through, heading, Delta 1129.
Kevin wants us to advise him when we're ready to copy the address, but we're going to send the SIM market gift card for the aggravation we've caused. Well played, Kevin. Well played. Probably the worst part of this is I'm barely going to be able to finish my
241,
Pepsi.
turn right, heading 270. Information Echo is current at Boise. Would you like the ILS or the visual approach?
All right, turn 270, and we're set up for the ILS 16 right, United 241.
10 right.
And yeah, 241, verify that's 10 right?
10 right, thank you, 241.
Yeah, 241, you can expect that.
And absolutely, we have echo.
Of course we do.
That joke never gets old. Yep,
Never gets old.
128,
Never gets old.
10 statute miles clear. 3039.
Showing you 8,500.
Visual approach is in use. You want a visual? Rob, I guess I don't.
Yeah, we can fly the visual. I mean, I'm going to probably use the ILS as guidance anyway, but we can fly it as a visual.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright, well I can go ahead and let know
Delta
we're flying the visual
1129,
then.
turn left.
Okay. And what was the wind, did you say?
Intercept
Winds are 120 at 8.
Okay. So slight right to left.
Yeah.
Delta 1129, turn left, heading at 010, intercept runway 34 left, localizer. Turn left, 010, intercept, 34 left, localizer. Delta 1129.
And Center United 241, if it's not too late, we'd like to change to the visual 10 right.
United 241, you can expect that.
Appreciate it.
Minimum's 200. Just briefing it like an ILS anyway. Minimum's 200.
Correct. Mist will climb 6,000. 113 off the Boise BOR.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. So okay, so almost straight out, like slightly right.
Yeah, just to avoid the terrain up to 6,000 and hold at 11 DME.
Okay,
So
6,000,
I've
roger.
got Boise BOR tuned on my side and standby, so that'll be ready for us.
All right, very good.
And I'll set 113 on my heading bug just so I remember, just in case.
All right.
This flight's had a little bit of everything, so you never know.
Oh yeah. What did we say we're doing for bug speed? 110.
110 is what you had in, but the card was saying somewhere around 115.
Oh, okay, all right. So I'll set it to 115.
We've got a nice long runway, so if we're a little quick, we got room
Yeah,
to leave
okay.
10,000
10,000.
1129 is 6 miles from Camry. Maintain 8,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 34 left approach.
Okay, we're through 180. Let's get the altimeter set. It's 3039.
All right, got it. 3039er is set, and I'm showing 17.7 right now.
Delta 1129, you're clear for the ILS, so follow the localizer inbound.
And I don't know what the cloud layers are looking like on your side, but I'm showing a fairly clear.
Yeah, it does seem like it's cleared up a little bit.
Okay. When we get on the ground, we're going to be making a left-hand turn.
Okay.
To whatever gate they put us.
Salt Lake Center, good evening. Southwest 4780 on the ground at Stevie Ray for departure. Okay, two aircraft at once. Both of you blocked each other. I heard you not 383. Go ahead.
Well, you know, 383, we were just checking in to see if you had called us earlier.
Yeah, 383 negative, no worries. Sorry, the other aircraft calling. Say again.
Southwest 4780, ready for departure at Boise.
Alright, so approach course is set, minimum set, airspeed bugs are set, winds were discussed, ceiling, taxi and turn off is clear, oh, and then auto brake. I think we'll just probably just do a medium auto brake.
930 at 8,800 feet for 10,000 feet.
Alright, you caught up on your lights and stuff, everything good to go?
Not quite.
November 1012 Delta Mike, Salt Lake Center, radar contact, climb maintain level 230.
Need a hand with anything before I level off here?
Actually,
No, we're still over 10,000 anyway.
we're over 10.
And November 012
I
Delta
think
Mike,
I'm about ready. Lights to go.
clear direct to you,
we could get the below 10,000 checklist knocked out if you wanted.
Yeah, let's go ahead and run through it since we got a minute.
All right, seatbelt signs are on, anti-ice not needed, landing lights to go, altimeters set and cross-checked.
Yep.
The minimums.
Yep, 200 set on my side.
All right. And I need to set those on my side. Apologies.
Delta 1129, Salt Lake.
Fuel is
Delta 1129, contact Salt Lake
pressure
Airport
normal.
119.05.
Cooling doors are open, and pressurization is set and checked. Do you go, just out of curiosity, do you switch back over to ground when you go to descent?
Southwest 40.
No, not until you're taxied in.
Takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 10 left southwest 4780.
All right, below 10,000 approach checklist complete.
United 241, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000,
Yeah, 241.
We are keeping
All right,
up some clouds now.
Okay, yeah, 241, turn left, heading 250.
Left turn 250, United 241.
250, 8,000. Yep.
I'm going to go ahead. I've got some clouds. Actually, let's see what the
November 2 Delta Mike,
This
maintain
vector
level
takes us-
280.
Okay. Yeah, if you need pop anti-icing on, that's fine.
Yeah, if I'm going to go ahead, we're going to be.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the landing lights on since we're coming up on it.
Thank you.
Start slowing us down.
Gotta get them. You already turned them on. Yeah, sorry.
No, I got it. Yeah.
Okay. Let's check this. Complete. Ready for flaps and drag cap.
Okay, not just yet. Still trying to get us low down here. Let's
241, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, United 241.
They've done a nice job of getting us where we needed to go.
Yep. You can go flaps 2, please.
Flaps 2. Set and indicate.
And you're transmitting that, by the way.
And aircraft volume broadcasting on Salt Lake Center frequency.
Yep, that would be correct.
Southwest 4780, Salt Lake Center for radar contact, say altitude.
Just passing 6,500 southwest 4780.
Southwest 4780, I see you flying northbound, say attentions.
I'm going direct to Oscar Lima Alpha Alpha Hotel, southwest 4780.
Go flaps 5 for me, please.
Flaps 5 set.
Southwest 4780, roger, that's fine now. For the future, the Boise 3 departure keeps you along what is essentially runway heading until you're vectored to your first waypoint. So try and do that next time, but that's fine for now.
Alright, sorry about that. I'll do that next time, southwest 4780.
Read the chart.
241, turn right, heading 270, descend and maintain 5,000. Once you get a little bit lower, I'll have a turn inbound.
Okay, turn right to 270 down to 5.
Down to 241.
270 and 5. Alright, what are we at? 210 knots. Go ahead and get me flaps 15, please.
Alright, speed check. Flaps 15.
At 241, turn left, heading 140.
Left turn 140
at 241.
My airplane, 140, yep.
Roger. Your airplane.
Uh, 5,000 is assigned.
Check.
Does he want us to join the localizer?
Continue that
Never
left
mind.
turn, heading to 070, descend and maintain 4,000.
Keep the turn going 070 down 4,000.
United 241.
And yeah, 241 in the turn. The Boise Airport will be at your 12 o'clock and
Just call it
12
in sight.
miles. Report in sight.
And we have the fuel, United 241.
And then 241, clear visual approach, runway 10 right.
Clear visual approach 10 right,
United 241.
I do have it, by the way. Alright, 170. We got flaps 15? Yeah, we do.
Flaps 15.
Okay. We were clear the visual, right?
A firm.
Okay.
Southwest 4780, contact Salt Lake Central.
Was missed was 6,000?
Rest is 6, and we'll be flying
We're Salt Lake Center 127.7, thank you, Southwest 4780.
Okay.
slight right hand turn to miss the mountains.
Okay. And I got the gear down.
Yeah, I did 383. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. Say again.
I don't have it down in mine. I'm going to pull it down right now, and you tell me
Okay.
if it messes you up. There's flaps. I show gear coming
United
down.
383. That should
Okay,
be
we're good here.
135.
That do anything to you?
No, we're good.
6.
All right.
You can go landing flaps 30. I'm sorry. Yeah, landing flaps 30, please.
Okay, speed checks. Gosh dang it.
United 241, runway 10 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 10 right,
941.
and flaps 30 and indicating. Gear down 3 green. All right, landing checklist. Hydraulics pressure normal. Wrist approach altitude is set. Flaps set. Gear down 3 green. Clearance is confirmed. Landing checklist complete.
Thank you. Landing rate predictions can go into the chat, guys, at least on the Slant Alpha side. No bot command necessary, just a positive or negative number. We'll know that you mean a descent rate. No prize for that tonight, just for funsies. $1,000 call, we're stable. Ish.
Confirmed. Got to do this. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Coming in a little bit nose down, so I'm going to start pulling the speed down a little bit.
Roger.
I'm going to try not to land it short.
I think you're in good shape. I see one of each. Betty's in a bad mood.
No, I haven't been tracking that glide slope too terribly well. Yeah, we're continuing.
Check.
Yeah, it's certainly not a textbook approach here, guys. We bounce it? Yeah, we bounce it a little bit. Alright, reversers. Spoilers.
Okay,
manual braking. Still flaps and spoilers.
Contact Denver Center 135. Correction 135.
left-hand turn when able.
Yep. Like this next one here. It's like an echo, I think, is what it said.
Check.
Yeah, I was having trouble tracking the speed on the glide slope, and we got it down. Yeah, off an echo.
Yeah, 1506 Salt Lake Center.
Back to the mesh issue. So
Yeah, 1506.
Oh, okay.
back outside here. Check in. I should be able to do everything.
Yeah,
For the
1506
most part here on the external view. It looks just like straight into whatever you'd like here.
Okay.
Salt Lake United 241. We're clear.
Yeah, 1506. I believe you should be with Salt Lake Center on 127.7.
That's how you step on somebody there. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
241, welcome to Boise, cross runway 10 left on Echo, contact ground on 121.7.
We're going to ground point 7, we'll cross 10 left on Echo. Appreciate the help getting us in, United 241.
No worries.
Ground point 7.
You have no idea where United gates are here, so I guess we'll just pick one up.
We'll just ask.
Yeah, ground may know.
Boise ground, good evening. United 241, we're crossing 10 left on Echo, and we have no idea where the United gates are.
United 241, Boise, good evening. You're going to taxi straight ahead on Echo to the ramp. Honestly, you can choose any gate that's available.
Alright, straight ahead on Echo.
United 241.
taxi in. Let's take care of a few things here.
Gonna be gate 10 for tonight.
Works for me.
Since I don't have a Marshall, I will cheat and use an outside view for that. 198 was the winning number, by the way, for anyone who
Yeah, I thought that was
playing,
okay.
playing along at home. And that was first bounce. I don't know what the second bounce was. All right, I forget who's master at this point, but okay, it let me put the parking brake on, so I guess I am.
All right, good deal. Give me a second to do power transfer.
Okay.
Boy, I don't know if this is gonna work or not, my friend.
That's okay.
No, it's not. So I tell you what, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna toss on external power. I can't even do that. Well, sorry, it's gonna be
That's
a
okay.
little
We
bit
can.
of a clunky shutdown here.
Yeah, we
It's
can.
all
We
right.
can kind of. We don't need to do the whole thing.
Roger.
All right. Well, are we there yet? Welcome to Boise, guys.
In fact, I think I'm gonna jump outside the cockpit just because I'm getting that stall.
Oh, okay.
Thing. And
Gotcha.
I'll give the dramatic cinematic here as we're wrapping up. You want to hop over to individual stream to just kind of wrap it up?
Yeah, that's that'll work, and I'll go ahead and if you're still having mesh issues, I'll go ahead and just do all the flows to shut down while you're taking a nice peek from the outside. All right, with that, hey, thanks very much, man. It's a shame that the fuel planning didn't work out because of that hour delay, but it was a lot of fun. It was a nice challenge to kind of divert and see if we could manage arriving at a different airport than what we had planned. So
It was, and
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Happy to do it, and it went better than I thought it was going to for me in the right-hand seat. I was a little nervous about it, but it went well.
It was a good one, man. It was a good one. Yeah. So we'll look at the calendar and see when we can do this again coming up soon.
Absolutely.
All right, good flying with you as always, sir.
Yes, indeed. I'll touch base with you maybe when we're all said and done over back on the Discord.
All right, very good, man. All right, guys. So that goes our first officer and flight engineer, MelvinLeroy, and we can kind of go through the. I think we'll go through the flow lists for the shutdown here. Let me just get them in front of me. And sorry again for those of you that I was not real attentive to in the chat. Remember, anytime I say something to you guys on my chat, I'm also saying it on MelvinLeroy's stream. So we were trying to limit chat interaction to just the hellos and just the follows and the stuff like that so that we weren't constantly talking over each other. But thank you guys for all of the help. We had a couple of tips that prevented some issues. We had a reminder about the altitude select button. We had a couple of little issues that we got some help with. What were the landing rate predictions? Let me kind of scroll back. There weren't too many that came in. 231 was from Northwest Orient. 111. -2 said Audiepan. He had a lot more confidence in me than was deserved. Frederick said 195. Yeah, that's going to be the winning one. So Brian said 150. 727 Freak said 120 and 151 from Bobcat. So yep. So 198 was the winning one. So Very cool. Yeah, and no, my tracking of the speed and the glide slope was less than stellar, but we got it down okay. All right, let's go ahead and finish up the shutdown here. And I'm not sure if MelvinLeroy is even still connected on the SmartCopilot thing, but he'll see. I guess if he is, he'll see us start to shut things down. Let's run through the first officer and engineer. So let's do the engineer flows, actually. So it'll be my first time actually sitting at this panel, this flight. So gas per fans, okay, he did that off. Air packs, looks like they are off. APU, did the APU get up and running? No, it didn't. Or did it? Maybe it already did, yeah, okay. So the APU is running. Essential power can now be transferred over to the APU. It is, so he did some of this already. APU bleeds can come on. There we go. Cargo heat outflow goes back to closed, and that is already. And power has been transferred, okay. On the power transfer, the captain can go ahead and shut the engines off. 1, 2, and 3. First officer then turns the seatbelt signs off, and we'll do a little ding there just to let everybody know that they are off. Beacon light can then come off. Squawk will be set back to 1200. And transponder can be turned off. Window heat turned off if it's not already. Yeah, okay, that can all be turned off now too. And probes already are off. Okay, good. On the low panel, forward fuel pumps, all the fuel pumps at this point can be turned off. If they weren't already. So that's done. Hydraulic B off. Hydraulic, okay, hydraulics looks like it is all off already. Right, and then the final shutdown, navigation, wing, and logo lights come off. Strobe lights should have been off already. So nav, wing, and logo, yeah, they can all come off. Emergency lights off. And no smoking lights off. And then we are ready for shutdown. The APU on the rear panel can be shut off. And the battery panel on the upper, let's see, up here. We open that, we might need to scooch the view up a little bit and get that switch. And there we are, cold and dark, gentlemen, ladies, everybody that was with us. Yeah, so yeah, certainly not a perfect approach and landing, but it was always was fun as always. Bobcat says nice job. Rob Buckley says reload fuel and depart for Seattle. It's a little bit of a late night on a work night, Rob, but yeah, any other time I would certainly want to do that. And Desert Fox says. Could have shut down engine 2. Yeah, I know there were some fuel saving techniques we could have done. I mean, honestly, at Denver, we really should have shut down 2 of the engines and taxied on just the one to conserve. But you know, we kind of knew coming into an event like this that it was going to be challenging, and there were going to be issues, and there was going to be lots and lots of traffic and some holds and delays and other stuff like that. And, you know, neither Melvin nor I fly this as our primary airplane, so fuel saving strategies really kind of, you know, weren't in the forefront of our mind. So not to make excuses, but it, like I said, it made it fun, it made it challenging, it made it interesting. It gave us the challenge of diverting and planning an arrival to an airport that we had not briefed prior to the flight, and you know, so it was fun in its own way, right? So very cool. I think what we can do is come up here and disconnect the SmartCopilot. Yeah. Not sure. Yeah, it's, like I said, Melvin might still be a Desert Fox wants a hotel room facing east. Yeah, absolutely, guys. You can put everything on the Slant Alpha Adventures tab. All that generous support of the stream that you guys do, all the subscriptions, donations, and cheer bits that you guys shower us with over here on Slant Alpha Adventures. More than enough to cover all of your hotel bills for the night here in virtual Boise, Idaho. So there you go. You guys can just tell them Slant Alpha sent you. You'll be fine. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for being with us. We've got We are usually a general aviation flying stream here, Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, we're a little bit off schedule this week. We had this one that we did with our friend Melvin. So we are off tomorrow, the 11th. We're also going to be doing an extra stream on Wednesday. That'll be our next one, Wednesday the 13th at 8 p.m. We'll be back over into Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. XP11 was what we were flying in tonight. We're back over on Flight Sim 2020 and back into that Coronado Mooney Ovation, and we will resume the Wings Over New England VFR training flights up in the Boston Virtual ARTCC in VATSIM. They have a series of training flights that we're doing demo videos for. We did VFR 1 through 3. We're going to finish up VFR 4 through 6 on Wednesday, and then later on this month or next month, early next month, we'll get on with the IFR training flights that they offer. 6 VFR flights and 24 IFR flights that they have, and each one kind of shows a new it builds on VFR procedure and IFR procedure, and builds on new techniques. So it's a real cool program, and we'll get back to it on Wednesday, and I'll show you some more detail about what exactly that program contains and how awesome it really is. And our friends up at Boston Virtual ARTCC are always fun to work with. The next one after that, we get back onto our normal show schedule. Friday at 8 p.m. we are going to be flying the working title mod for the CJ4 in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. That's a very amazing group that puts together this mod, and a couple of the developers have hundreds of hours in the actual Citation CJ4, and they're turning the default Citation in Flight Sim 2020 into a perfectly operating, well, almost studied level flyable one. And so that one's a lot of fun. We'll be flying into and out of the Atlanta area as they do the Honoring the Dream Friday Night Ops event down in Atlanta ARTCC and VATSIM. That'll be Friday the 15th at 8 p.m. So please come back and see us Wednesday and Friday this week. Again, we're off tomorrow, so not our normal schedule this week, but Wednesday and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's 0100 Zulu on the day ahead. So check us out then. The full show schedule, if you want to see what we're going to be up to, is below the window there. There's an About tab. There's all kinds of fun stuff, fun information on the channel that you can check out, including that full show schedule. We also publish that full show schedule on our Facebook page and over on our Discord server. Links to those are at the bottom of the screen. The Facebook and Twitter also are good resources if you want to know what's coming up on the stream in the short term. And then if you want to see any of our past broadcasts, you can hop over to the YouTube channel there, where we'll upload this one in addition to all of our past flight broadcasts, and they're over there archived on our YouTube channel. We also have some tutorials if you ever needed some help getting onto the VATSIM network and needed to know what to say to controllers, or how to put an IFR route together or a VFR plan together, or what the navigation equipment suffixes mean. So when we say things like slant whiskey or slant lima, slant alpha, if you need to know what all that stuff means, there's some tutorials over there on the YouTube channel, in addition to a full flight tutorial for that CJ4 mod. That tutorial was done on version 0.8. They're on 0.9 now. Most of the functionality is pretty much the same, and they've added some new functionality into the jet now. We're going to probably update that tutorial real soon, but please feel free to go check that out. Bobcat says we'll check you out later this week. Thanks so much, Bobcat, for being here. Desert Fox says I flew that tonight to Missoula. Yeah, very cool. It's a really well done mod, so we'll be flying that for you on Friday. And we got the last minute follow from Mark Kidd 767, who hit the follow button. Thank you for checking in with us tonight, and again, hope that you'll stop back and see us off tomorrow on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern and Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, go Ravens, says Dave MSP. Yeah, it sounded like I don't know what the final score was, but it sounded like Cleveland was kind of handling Pittsburgh for us, so that's going to make our path to the Super Bowl a little easier as we get to go through Buffalo rather than Kansas City. So we'll have to kind of see if that game came out the way we wanted it to. And yeah, we're in Boise, Special Breads. We're in Boise, Idaho, so there's no towers in Boise other than the mountains over here. Yeah, we didn't make it to Seattle either. But anyway, we will 48-29 Cleveland. Was that the final Northwest Orient? Oh, that is awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We are going to wrap up for tonight. We are going to send things over to Agent Bravo 7, who is Is she still flying? Yeah, she's still got a little ways to go. She's going Los Angeles to San Antonio in the Citation 2 by Coronado on X-plane. So we will. 2 minutes left. Okay, very cool. All right. Well, fingers crossed that that Cleveland holds on. Seems like they are going to be okay. All right, we'll send you over to Agent Bravo 7. She's flying the Citation in X-plane from Los Angeles to San Antonio. Always a fun one to check her out. So hope that you'll enjoy her show. And in the meantime, we will see you on Wednesday from the Boston ARTCC area. So thanks again for checking us out tonight. In the meantime, be safe in your own travels and your own adventures, and we'll see you soon.